Today is not a good day to be a pussy.
My name is Jeff.
Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks. With me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, boys and girls, we're back! We're back! Did you miss us? We missed you. It's so great to be back here with you. Baby, let's talk about it.
Yes, folks, let's. You can blame it all on us.
Oh,
That man chuckling in the background is the last standing Samoan. No more. He's the Bombay bad boy himself, Big Rig Nick Utown.
Yeah, Jeff keeps dead near me. No, I'm glad to be here. It's a wonderful Thursday night. Dion finally showed up on time. It's wonderful. It's great. It's a good day. It's a good day.
I'm sorry, what time is it right now?
It's 8:45, Dion.
Oh, yeah. It's a good thing we're all here on time.
And finally, folks, from a very special location, on location, if you will, say hello to American Ramrod coach, Kendo Slice.
Yes, Jeff, I am here on location. Don't pay attention to that. From beautiful West Texas, South Plains, if you will, getting ready to hopefully do a bigger beating on the Mormons than South Park did.
Folks, this weekend's going to be an exciting time in the world of sports, but if you're like me and don't watch sports, it's just going to be Saturday. But Kendo,
Dude,
I hope your team wins.
That game starts at 9 o'clock in the morning Las Vegas time. I'm planning on waking up at like 6 to start pre-gaming.
Oh my god!
I'm like,
You should just start now.
I'm like, dude, you got two top 10 teams going at each other for what will be pole position in a Power 5 conference, and you're starting that game at 11 o'clock local time, noon on the East. That's Rashid. You should be putting that game on prime fucking time. But instead, it would probably like Notre Dame versus Jack Off State on the prime time window at 8 o'clock. So we can watch the Irish run around and get their lucky charms against some fucking no-name team, the blind quarterback, and, win by 50 points. So that way they can all thump their chest like, Notre Dame's so great. But other than that, fuck Texas, fuck A&M, and especially fuck Baylor.
Red Raiders!
Jeez. Oh my god.
So, folks, that's about as much sports as you're going to get on this show tonight, but we have all sorts of things to talk about tonight, including the big delay. Okay, we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about GTA's delay, but we do have a little segment for you. Things that have happened since GTA has come out last, part 2. Something we picked up on our 10th anniversary episode. It's been that long. And, it doesn't matter how many episodes of this or that. It only matters that your favorite podcast has existed since about GTA 5's second console launch. So there's a lot that's gone on. We'll talk about that in just a few moments. But we also have the word of the day. We have the Mexican Sleeping Beauty guys. It sounds like our old pals at Disney are up to it again. And I don't really want to spend a lot of time complaining about Mexican Sleeping Beauty.
Wouldn't that be a stereotype, technically?
Yeah, I'm about to say it would be. It would be a
very hard
stereotype.
into the sleepy Mexican stereotype there. I mean, on the one hand, it's like, I applaud that. You're taking the bull by the horns. But on the other hand, it's like, maybe you shouldn't do that when you want to preach to us. Be like, oh, yeah, we're going to have a new Sleeping Beauty, and she's going to be Mexican. Be like, is the accountant Chinese or Jewish, maybe? Is her servant a person of color?
4 minutes in. It didn't take long. 4 minutes in.
I'm just saying. It's like, we're going. I'm not doing it.
I know.
Disney did it.
I know. Yeah. But yeah, didn't the sleepy Mexican stereotype start in like the 20s and 30s when they were just like bringing weed across the border and stuff and smoking it all the time when they were on breaks?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know. All I know is that we have a little more information that I'll share with you guys in a few moments. But folks, hit that thumbs up button to let YouTube know that you enjoy this content, and let us know that you enjoy this by telling us what you want more of here on the channel. WCBS has all sorts of exciting new things coming your way. This week, we're going to be bringing you Stealing Solo 2 sign-up launch on Tuesday. That should be ready to go, so be on the lookout for that. Folks, we're going to break records and beat the first book. So, spread the word. We're going to spread the word. We're going to let everybody know about this world-class book and a whole lot more. But let's check in with our friend Shrubbles08, who brings us a very tasty and delicious and holiday-accurate word of the day. And that word of the day is gravy. My Big Black Ass presents Dion Green in 2 White Women, 1 Chocolate Gravy Bowl. Great.
Little on the nose.
Kind of try hard, but we appreciate it.
Gravy show, dude. Where's my gravy? Fistful of gravy and turkey gravy versus KFC gravy. Let's answer that age-old question. Where do you guys fall? Turkey gravy or KFC gravy? Which is the superior liquid of the nectar of the gods?
Turkey gravy.
Yeah, dude. If you're not making a turkey gravy with the turkey juices and the shit that you pulled out of the bag of the inside the bird, I mean, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah, like, do you even love your family?
Yeah, I mean,
do you even America? What's going on?
Yeah,
very, very simple. You get your water base. While you got that going, you get your turkey neck in there and let it start giving you some of that turkey flavoring. You get your roux going on the other thing there, and you get the fucking giblets and whatnot. Take the gizzard out. That's like eating a fucking bounty ball. And then you fire that shit through the food spinner thing to get it all chopped up nice and good. And then you throw it in a pan, get it going, get the thing going. You get your aromatics in there. You fucking put in some of that juice water with the neck, and then just chuck the neck to the dog or the homeless person. And then, you get the stuff in there and you get that gravy. I mean, somebody clearly is pouring gravy out of a jar. And I'm not even going to address it.
not I, sir.
Not
God. I made some turkey gravy the other day, and it was delicious. But I apologize, folks, that I didn't share that with you on the official WCBS Twitter.
Was it the divine gravy of the Yaya sisterhood?
That sounds like the comment with the movie with Dion here: 2 white women and 1 chocolate gravy bowl.
Is the bowl chocolate color or is it my chocolate gravy? That's the confusing part too. Like, what are we emphasizing the bowl?
There's literally there's too many moving parts in that title.
What's your motivation?
The white women, Dion. That's your motivation, brother.
Yeah,
you need keep it simple. There will be gravy.
Yeah, you're like John Candy in Stripes right now during the mud wrestling scene. You're trying to get their underwear off them is what you're trying to do. That's your motivation, getting them naked.
The gravies of Eastwick.
The gravy of Madison County.
Gravy on a train.
Snakes on a gravy.
I was just staring at that. And I was like, how do I do this? Never mind.
Snakes on a gravy.
Shawshank gravy.
Deep blue gravy.
Any given gravy.
The Gravy Mile. I'm afraid, boss.
Do we do Attack of the
50-Foot
Gravy?
No. We did now.
Okay.
The Half Gravy Prince. No, Harry Potter and the Half Gravy Prince.
Gravy of the Titans.
Gravy Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Those are both really good.
Fear and Gravy in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Austin Powers, International Man of Gravy.
Gravy Finger. Gravy Member.
The Man with No Gravy.
The Spy Who Loved Gravy.
Under Majesty's Secret Gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy
Gravy
balls.
is not enough.
Gravy Never Dies.
You only gravy twice.
Gravy Another Day.
Gravy Royale.
With cheese.
Oh,
Gravy
God.
of Solace.
Tinker Tailor Gravy Spy.
License to Gravy. The Living Gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy of the Lambs.
The Gravy Boys.
Gravy ball.
Zero dark gravy.
The Gravy Locker.
Red gravy.
The big red gravy.
The French gravy.
The Hunt for Red
Boss
Gravy.
gravy. Gravy's from the hood.
Hey, that's some good ass gravy.
Gravy with the
Yeah,
wind.
it is.
Gravy with the wind. Oh shit.
No gravy.
No gravy for old men.
Yeah.
Straight out of Gravy.
Only gravy for old men.
Full metal gravy.
Gravy Club.
Back to the gravy.
Rebel with that gravy.
Lethal Gravy.
Oh shit.
We're gonna kill Dion.
I'm gonna die, dude. It's a simple but effective.
Gravy's gonna kill Dion. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, gravy's gonna
Yeah,
kill
Dion, we got to
That's
watch
the
your
way we
cholesterol levels if a little bit of gravy's going to finish you off.
Let's see.
thought. Is that not what gravy's for? Just a little bit to
Top
finish
gravy.
Give you that itis, son.
Eternal sunshine of the spotless gravy.
Gravy's of thunder.
Oh, God. All right, Dion, it's Attack of the Killer Gravy. You got buddy.
Three men
folks-
in a gravy.
That was a really good one. Oh shit, that was a great.
Citizen gravy.
Star Trek 3, The Wrath of Gravy.
The Wizard of Gravy.
On Gravy Pond.
Hot tub gravy machine.
Classic.
Gravy not included.
12 angry gravies. I don't know.
Honey, I
Stop
Shrunk
or my
Gravy.
gravy will
That's so
shoot.
funny.
There you
Out
go.
They're all
This
just
turned into a special episode of where we make Dion laugh himself either insane or dead.
At like
Yeah, this is the last night of Dion Green.
Schindler's gravy.
Jesus.
Oh, he went there. He went there.
Oh shit.
Wait, what? What's happening, Dion?
Some super chats. The super chats.
Oh,
Are really good.
there's. All right, let's.
Snow White and the Seven Gravies.
There's red eye gravy.
Damn. Oh, it's such a simple one, but that was
Twilight gravy.
gravy. It's the gravy
What
of
a
the killer
gravy
dog.
zone.
It's a gravy world.
Jeez.
Have we done black gravy?
You have now.
The sound of gravy.
The gravy and I.
The way gravy was instead of the way we were.
The magnificent gravy.
All right. Let's check in with our next message from Enrique, who says, "Hail WCBS. So my wife doesn't like Disney, but she loves Aurora. When I told her about a Mexican Aurora, she said, WTF? Proceeds to rant for a good while. Says that there's an Aztec princesses and other stuff. Hopefully Mexico rejects it in theaters. Also, I feel betrayed by Kendo. He left us last week. Haha, detention button, please."
I came back. I had to
Yeah, he
take my kid
did.
to a
Right?
Halloween party.
Yeah.
He got the cigarettes and the milk at the corner store.
Yeah, he came back. It's good, you know. He just didn't
Yeah.
leave us for 18
Yes,
years.
I am. Yeah, I was gonna say I am. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even. Nope, we're not even going there tonight.
Well, here's the button you requested right here.
You had enough yet?
No.
That's another one.
So?
You just say the word, I'll keep going.
Go.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Mo.
Your mother was
Ho.
he was a famous clown.
Bobo.
Mitch, cut it out.
Yeah, Mitch, cut it out.
Damn it.
Not cool, brother.
Jeez.
Now, this is a funny one from our friend Autistic
Oh,
Statistic.
Oh my God.
How Stella got her gravy back.
Oh man.
That one was really good.
Is Tommy Davidson and How Stella got her groove back?
No, it's Tay Diggs.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, what movie is Tommy? Is Tommy Davidson in Booty Call?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I was thinking.
yeah. It's a cage after all black. I get them confused too. It's fine.
Yeah, but
Oh, boy.
I don't have an excuse. You know, you can feign ignorance and be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, man, I don't know the difference between Tommy Davidson and Tay Diggs and Tay Zonde. Remember that guy? He sucked.
He looked like me.
God, that was the era where the Rickroll was new. Chocolate Rain and the
Dude,
Oh God.
shoes.
what a time. Shoes was. I remember that shit was. That one was good. That one was good. Peanut butter jelly was
Overkill.
funny back then. Before I knew that dude was a psycho.
Was he really?
Yeah,
Oh,
Chris
well.
Hansen went to his house.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was that kind of serious.
Yeah, it was pretty wild, man. It was pretty wild. And of course, my dumbass was following it because I didn't realize that Onision was from Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
so anything near
it's
Michigan,
news
Chris
to me
Hansen will
today,
go.
Dion.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Overkill 161 says today's cinema is showing Ferris Bueller's Gravy Off, Scroll of Gravy, The Gravy Club, and not another Teen Gravy. Ooh, ugh.
Sure.
How about Uncle Gravy?
That's good.
No one talks about that. No one talks about that.
Yeah. We don't like that. We don't like the taste of it either.
Yeah. How about the Gravy Outdoors, Dion? Or our favorite cop movie, Dick Gravy.
Damn. Oh, you evil bastard. But with Madonna, 90s Madonna, can't say I blame him.
That's true. That's true.
I'm sure she's a gravy aficionado.
Yeah. Yeah. Her and Kim Kardashian.
Shoot. Kim Kardashian's new show apparently is freaking awful.
That's what I've heard. I don't.
That's what I've
plan
heard
on
as well
watching
too.
it,
Like, yeah, like I refuse to watch it, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, somebody thought she could act. Like, obviously, obviously her audition tape is the only tape she's ever done, but still, like, that wasn't good.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I forgot that she was in American Horror Story. Apparently, she was awful in that too. I think it was the whole season that she was in.
Oh God, was she? Jesus.
That's horrific. Well, the show's on brand.
Oh, Ray J. Oh.
Yep.
He went from Kim Kardashian to selling headphones on the internet.
That's
What a
true.
life.
That's true.
Remember when he was selling the glasses?
Yep.
Yes.
And the dude, he's like, they won't break. The dude's like, Ray J, don't tell me that. Break them. It's just, I love Ray J too because he's so sensitive. He gets mad so easy.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember hearing that, like, I think a few years after the elusive tape, he was like, "Yeah, I got part 2, and I'm here. He's trying to like sell it or something like that, and like he had it in like a vault or something somewhere, but like nothing came of it. So I guess nobody wanted it.
I remember that. I want to say either the Kardashians straight up bought it from him, or he had tried to sell it to somebody else. I can't remember who had like leaked that story. I want to say it was National Enquirer would be pretty funny, but I want to say it was the New York Post. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be. I mean, especially now that what's her name, what's the little sister that ran that video game scam. I would be surprised if they didn't just straight up buy it from him. You probably can get a nice pretty penny to Ray J. You know, he'll give it up for a nice little paycheck.
He will.
So what you're telling me is you've been waiting for part 2 for the last 15
Out of curiosity.
Out of curiosity. Yeah. I love how Deon's treating it like game tape. It's like, I need to watch it just to see how see what's going on.
I'm a true child of the
Zapruder
internet,
film.
man. Sometimes I just
Back
want
into
to
the
see
left.
it.
Back into the left.
left.
Back into the left.
Like the Zapruder tape.
Now, let's go back a minute. Our pal Enrique had sent us a message about Mexican Snow White. Excuse me, Sleeping Beauty. We had Rachel Zegler, who was
The other one.
Snow White.
We
So,
already got
guys,
that one.
this was all the rage on Twitter today, and I thought, why not have a little fun? Because, well, I want to hear about the meltdowns that are coming in the future. I know everybody's like, oh, what about the sanctity of Sleeping Beauty? And I said, I don't care. It's Sleeping Beauty. But I do care about the internet meltdowns, and they're going to be glorious, and we're gonna cash in on those too. So, Entertainment Insider Daniel Rickman reports that Disney is developing a live-action reimagining of the 1959 animated film Sleeping Beauty, yeah, titled around Aurora, set in Mexico. The rumor, which surfaced on November 4th, has prompted divided social media reactions on X, with some users expressing excitement over potential Mexican cultural elements and others criticizing remake fatigue and advocating for original stories from Mexican folklore. Disney has not issued an official comment or any details on director, cast, or release dates being available. Okay, so that's the official story. It's not an official story, but this happens every 2 years now. It was Snow White. It was Little Mermaid. It was something else.
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Done for a bunch of shit.
Lion King.
Lion King, you know, because that was live action.
Yeah, it was just animated in a different style.
Everywhere.
I don't know, man. It's like I know they hit hard with Lilo and Stitch like that, you know, that kind of brought them back. But still, I mean, they've raised their prices so much on the park stuff, and I think they just raised Disney Plus from $80 a year to $160 a year.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So like, you know. And even now, people like I see, you know, I see a bunch of piracy communities popping up on Reddit and things like how to, you know, acquire other forms of media for, you know, my hard drive at home and things like that. So I feel like there's a sentiment of very much of like, you know, fuck you Disney and fuck you, you know, Hollywood, where people just don't want to pay for stuff anymore because it's getting too expensive. So I don't know how they're going to justify this. I really don't. I don't get it.
Well, the people on social media, Nick, they're going to make all the noise in the world and get so excited and stay so hyped. It's going to sell all the tickets, right?
It's one of these things where I love to quote Dion in this regard, where he says this one great thing about Disney. They love the taste of the shotgun, and they really, really do. Like this just, you know, solidifies that phrase so much in my mind when they do these things. I'm just like, they really love the taste of that shotgun. And they just love constantly shooting themselves in the face with it because they have no idea what's going on. They don't know what the zeitgeist is or how to spell it. And they keep gauging things by like TikTok and X posts, and it just doesn't make any fucking sense anymore.
I mean, they're addicted to the known IPs, man. You know, I mean, especially now that we're getting, you know, every week we're getting a new Hot Ones or a new Wired or a new whatever of a writer or a respected actor, and they're all saying the same thing, man. They're just, you know, it's all about known IPs. It feels safe for studios, especially studios like Disney, and you know, and to be fair, you know, they think that that's gonna at least pull in $800 million, $700 million. You know, Disney they just love the taste of it. So I mean, you know, Sleeping Beauty, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, especially after Snow White lost a lot of money. You know, especially after finding out that they lost money, because another one of the problems that Disney is still going through is this corporate mindset to picking which film to come out. So yeah, man. I mean, I know all the chatter. Disney loves it, right? You know that they were going to do something to try and lasso the turmoil. You know, so yeah, I'm not surprised that they decided to go in a direction with a cultural change for the star character, because hey, they know it's going to at least get people talking. And then they're just going to be like, please make $700 to $800 million. Please make $700 to $800 million. And shit, we gonna see. It'd be funny if they have the same problems with Sleeping Beauty they had with Snow White. That will be hilarious because Disney just refuses to learn.
Yeah, they're going to.
Well, it's also going to depend on who they cast, because that was one of the big problems they had with Snow White. They cast Rachel Zegler. and she immediately came out of the corner swinging with the unlikability factors and saying shit to piss people off. So there's that. So as long as they find somebody that they can say, hey, here's what you're going to do. You're going to be the face of this Sleeping Beauty project, but you're not going to talk, okay? You're going to just answer the questions yes and no and talk about how much you love doing this and how great it is, and that's all you're going to do. You're not going to piss off at least half the audience just by being unlikable and a dick. Shh. And while we're on Disney, Gravy of the South.
Oh, man.
Because a few of them, made some money, right? And it's going to be very interesting, especially after the news, the AMC news that had come out this week. Them trying, I don't know, man. Maybe Disney is trying to get in that. Well, let's try to make at least, $250 million, $300 million off these movies. Yeah, we're still spending an extraordinary amount of money, but we're making some off of these, and yeah, if that's the game, I can see why they're, continuing the live action trend, man. Something they think they can at least make a little bit of money on, even though, Snow White, they already made Maleficent. So, what do you do? I mean, I'm guessing they're going to try to do classic Disney, but Maleficent was, 7 years ago? So it'll be interesting to see if they can, if they think that Sleeping Beauty thing is going to come around again.
I really don't know. I think yeah, they did Lilo and Stitch hit hard, and I think they made $1 billion or over it or whatever. I forget. It made a good chunk of money. But just with the flops they've had, especially with like Tron Ares, and I think they've had a lot this year and last year. I mean, apparently October in itself was like the worst year in Hollywood because nobody went to the movies in October. Apparently, nobody went. Like, just the numbers are abysmal. And they're really scared.
Well, there was really nothing to watch.
That's also true. That's also very, very true.
You're like, hey, it's October and I want to watch movies. I'm going to watch scary movies and enjoy the spookiness of the season. And there's nothing in theaters to go see like that. I'm going to stay at home and watch the shit on my TV, which is what I did.
No, same. Same. Because, luckily, here they had a bunch of local theaters were playing a lot of old school movies and things like that. So it was fun. But beyond that, there wasn't anything new. There wasn't anything good. There wasn't even like a really cheap Blumhouse slash movie with a bunch of annoying teenagers. Like, I would have taken that. Like, give me something shitty. I would have been okay with. It would have been fine. But we didn't even get that, and it was terrible. So it's yeah, they're struggling. I even hear it here. I even hear it here in Atlanta. People are trying to get jobs and stuff like that. People trying to sell their equipment because they can't, make any money anymore. It's just
porn doesn't even pay.
It depends on who you are, and and things like that. Depends on all kinds of factors for that. But I think even people in porn are they're hard up for money for sure.
Really hard up, Nick?
Yeah. Did you intend? Were we intending the pun in that one?
I was trying to. It didn't work out.
It worked.
Yeah.
It
landed like that UPS plane.
Oh no, that was too soon, dude. That just happened.
I know, dude. I will. The only thing I'm gonna say about that is I love the whole. At this time, no details are surrounding the cause. And I'm like, did you see the video of the engine on fire? I feel like that might be a big cause to why that happened.
Yeah. It's a messed up situation. I've seen the footage constantly pop up.
Talk about bad luck, though. Your plane's not going to be able to take off because you have a massive engine fire. That's a problem. And you crash into like an oil storage facility that's got like all this used oil and everything like that. I'm like, number one, you were loaded for bear because you're going to Hawaii. That's a very long haul. So there's a shitload of fuel in that thing. And you crashed into a facility that has a bunch of used motor oil getting ready to be recycled.
Yep.
Somebody was mad at somebody on that plane. Like,
jeez.
They're up. Or maybe, yeah. So that's rough. That is 100% rough.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Yeah, because like I remember I saw the video on Reddit or Twitter or whatever, and it was just like, oh my god, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was that one truck driver that had his rig, probably no relation to your big rig, parked at that facility or near that facility, and you could see the dash cam of that thing happening. It's like, fuck, count that guy. He needs to go buy one of those Mega Millions tickets or something because.
Yeah, he was
A lot of
close. He
people
was like
don't
really, really close. It was,
Yeah,
it was
he had that
terrifying.
shit correctly.
Yeah, it was terrifying. Oh man, it was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, we keep having these huge historical moments or these big, relevant moments, and they suck. It sucks living through history. So, 2025 has been a weird year.
Very.
I mean,
It has.
something this big and tragic though isn't even the craziest thing that's happened in like the last month. So,
You ain't lying.
maybe one day we'll have a nice simple year. It'll be like, you know what happened this year? Nothing.
Birds.
Yeah. There were a record number of births on in the books, and the Super Bowl went off without a hitch. No titty. Well, we would want titties to be shown, but
Yeah, give us one pop out, you know. Make it
a
interesting.
set,
stingy.
a nice set.
Oh god. Speaking of titties, I know that Hooters is now back to the original owners.
Really?
Okay, maybe they can
Yep.
fix it.
Yeah, because for a while there was corporate and it felt corporate, so now the original owners I think bought it back or something, or it's done so abysmally that I guess the bank was like, yeah, you can just have this, it's fine.
Are they gonna fix the hiring practices of the BB, big beautiful ladies and the guys that are probably dressed like women into their fold, and just go back to the original idea of who to hire to be a Hooters waitress?
That's what I hear. They want to go back to the old school way of doing things. So
Because I never once went there thinking this food is great, because I know it's not, and I never once went there thinking, hey, these girls actually like me. They're not just trying to get extra money out of me by being nice.
well,
I just went there because it was close, and it was like, it'd be fun to do. Plus, taking people there that makes them uncomfortable, that's even funnier. But then, I haven't been there in a really long time, but I don't want to go there and have, the big lady come up to me. I'm Keely. I'm here to take your order. Be like, no. I want that.
I ain't touching that. Listen.
we go to Hooters and all of a sudden it's like, me Gorlock, what do you want to eat?
Yeah. Yeah. No, Gorlock, you are not going to serve me tonight. I will sit in somebody else's section. I don't like the view over here. I'm trying to see that game on the TV.
This is a nightmare.
But they have it back in their position, so we'll see how it goes. I hope they bring back Hooters Air. That would be fun. Heard that was a party.
Was it? I've never heard of that party. I wasn't invited, so I guess I should just preface it with that. We're world class, but we weren't on that manifesto.
Yeah. Hooters Air was obviously their airline service out of Florida. I think it went to like, I don't know, it didn't go very far, but they had a few flights. Apparently, it was just scantily clad stewardesses serving the alcohol and having a good time. They were playing like bingo and card games and all kinds of shit on board and stuff like that. It was like a really good time apparently. So
bingo on an airplane.
Well, it wasn't bingo. It was like, I forget what they were doing, but they were like, it was actually fun. It wasn't like it is now where you're just like sardines.
I hope they have Yahtzee the next time. Sorry.
I want to play Uno on an airplane with the the hostess. Well, are they hostess or they're flight attendants? Right, that's the
flight
proper
attendants.
term.
Yeah, flight attendants. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't say stewardess anymore. You
got to make it gender. You got to make it gender neutral now.
Yes. No more stewardesses or stewards. We respect their pronouns and their genders and shit. They're flight
They just
attendants.
identify as a stewardess.
Well, they didn't like it, so I mean, flight attendant. I ain't lose any sleep over the change.
I haven't slept since the change, Dion. Some of us
Yeah,
are
that's all I
affected
think about.
differently.
It's literally all I think about every night. I'm laying there going, why did they change it? I wanted to say stewardess.
I also want to be able to eat at Hardee's, but that doesn't exist around here anymore. I got other complaints.
Damn.
But I'll
Wait,
I'll air
did they
them
change
later.
it all to Carl's Jr.?
They just left.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
Okay.
nearest Hardee's is like 100 miles from here.
Damn.
Jeff's acting like Madman over here.
What, the show?
The show,
I'll be
yeah.
Don Draper. Cool.
Yeah.
John Hamm's awesome.
Is Nick ragging on Hardee's / Carl's Jr. all of a sudden?
Yeah. He doesn't like
Nick, what?
Idiocracy.
But Carl's Jr. is good. Depending
Is
on
it,
which one
though?
you go to. Hey, it's hit or miss. You can go to a Carl's Jr. that's really good, but you can also, or Hardee's that's really good, but you can also go to a couple that are just crap. Like even back home, the Hardee's that was there in town was not great, but you would drive up the highway to the other place that they had a Hardee's, and that Hardee's was really good. So it's like any other franchise establishment. Some of them you either are, they can't all be winners, Jeff. All right, can they? So pick and choose.
They could be if you let it.
No, that's not how it works. That's not how that works at all.
If you blindly say this was great, I stood, sat in the drive-thru for 25 minutes to get my burger and onion rings. When I got them, they were cold, and that's just how it is. I mean, Blake's Lotta Burger wasn't a national chain, but in Gallup there was 3 of them, and there was one I wouldn't go to, and there was 2 that I would go to. One I would definitely go to. One only if the other one was busy as shit. You've got to figure out which ones are good and which ones aren't very good. And then there's Waffle House, and they're all good. So there you go.
Oh man, yeah. I know a few years ago, BC before the pandemic, there was a whole like news thing that happened. A giant report that happened here in Georgia where they were trying to discourage people from going to Waffle House because like a lot of the average score for them were like 70 and 68 or whatever, and they're just like, we don't care, like we know what we're getting.
Part of the appeal.
We know what we're getting.
We go to Waffle House because we don't want it to be a fine dining experience. If we want fine dining, we wouldn't be going to Waffle House.
Listen. You go to Waffle House after the strip club so you can buy the stripper, some waffles. That's what you do. That's how that works.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thrown by all these wonderful gravy titles like Gravylander 2: The Quickening. Or Fast and Furious Tokyo Gravy.
Wouldn't Gravylander 2 instead of the quickening be the thickening?
There we go.
It's good.
Yeah, you don't want to runny gravy. Mm-mm.
You don't.
No, I don't.
Gotta have the right ratio of fat to flour. And
There you go.
build it out. Gravy House. All right, so guys, we have addressed the Mexican Sleeping Beauty. It'll be a flop when it eventually drops in 2027. Can't wait to not watch it.
Oh God.
So up next, we have some other wonderful news about another remake. Now, I know it sounds like we talk about it a lot, but that's the damn point. We're so tired of constant, endless remakes, but I guess this one's a little more official than our Mexican Sleeping Beauty. Nick, you love a lot of 80s culture, just like all of us, but I would say you're like the most 80s kid of us here on the show. How do you feel about Gremlins, and how do you feel about a Gremlins 3 coming very soon?
Listen, this whole thing of like, we went through this about, I want to say 15 years ago, where we had a bunch of these movies that were like, most made in the 80s that would come back and they would do straight to DVD stuff and stuff like that. And I read the official thing for Gremlins 3, and I'm like, no, why? We had 2 good ones. Why do you want to? Yeah, why do you want to sully this thing by doing a third? I mean, I remember watching, what is it? I know it's not great, but I Know What You Did Last Summer 3 or whatever that came out earlier this year was shit. It was terrible, and they tried setting it up. They even tried setting it up for like a 4th one. It was bad, and I mean, even Lost Boys, the movie you love, there were like 2 straight to DVD sequels that came out that nobody talks about and nobody should. They should be buried and forgotten forever. It's just one of these things where like they need to quit, doing this nostalgia thing with the millennials and Gen Z, because we're over it. Like we have our VHS tapes and our 4Ks and all the other bullshit we have for watching these movies, and we're happy with that. We have our, you know, our toys and things from these movies we love, and we're happy with it. Just do that. For instance, you know, two things came out this week from two great 80s movies we had. Jeff and I got the giant Back to the Future, you know, box set, 40th anniversary. It was wonderful. It was great. I bought the Goonies Lego set, which I will build happily.
Do it on a live stream, Nick.
I might do that. I really might do that. It was like
I'll hang out with you while you do.
I was drunk. I was drunk at my Halloween party, and I was just like, "Oh, it's after midnight. Let me buy this."
Hell yeah, man!
Because I wanted to get it. I wanted the little extra little like attic thing with the with the parents in it or whatever they had. I wanted the whole set, so I got it. But yeah, like do things like that. Like we're happy with those things. Don't fucking ruin our childhood by making these shitty, soulless cash grabs of like, oh, we're 40 years later, we're gonna get these people back who are, you know, in their 50s and maybe 60s to read this movie that they did when they were like 8. Don't do that. That doesn't make sense. It's like,
the
you know,
youngest person in that movie would be Corey Feldman, Nick.
Yeah, and you heard my rant about it when I had to wait in his line for like an hour and a half to get him to sign my poster and how much of an asshole he is.
Yeah.
So let me read you the official, non-official news. So Warner Brothers Discovery announced Gremlins 3, a live-action revival of the franchise, is set for theatrical release on November 19th of 2027. So you only got to wait 2 years and 13 days, Nick, so good news. But Christopher Columbus, the original screenwriter, directs the film, with Steven Spielberg executive producing via Amblin Entertainment. The project aligns with the studio's strategy to revive iconic franchises like The Mummy amidst nostalgic trends. Well, The Mummy's coming back with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz and not Billy Zane. So where the fuck is originality? I get it, though. Really, folks, what it is it's risk aversion. Everybody that works in Hollywood are being counters. They're not artists. They're not trying to bring you something unique or change the world through art. They want to make as much money with as little money as they can pump in. So if you have brand awareness and brand recognition with The Mummy and Gremlins, two winner franchises, even though Gremlins 2 is not bad, but the third Mummy's not good. So The Mummy ended on a really sour note. Gremlins just kind of ended. This is not surprising. This isn't shocking. But it also has the possibility of the adverse effect of damaging the good memory of it. Because when something goes out on a high note, you remember it fondly. If Gremlins 3 comes out and just shits the bed, you're done with Gremlins. Like, your home video releases will dry up. The little bit of nostalgia merchandise you get will not be as enjoyed by the masses. And then you'll just, you'll have another Mummy. And if Brendan Fraser can't pull it off, I think a lot of that goodwill the internet feels towards him will die too. So it's an important yet tricky time.
It is, and it's, yeah, man. Like I definitely agree that it's a yikeser with this being announced. I mean, just bringing up something to tickle the tenders of Gen X, hasn't worked out all that much, especially lately. But yeah, man, you're absolutely right. They are, scared to go out on a limb. So it's tough. And especially again, getting people into the theaters or finding a replacement for the theater experience, So, I don't think Gremlins 3 is gonna, even if it's good, I don't think it's going to be Beetlejuice, So it's, yeah, man, it's a tough. They're in a position that they put themselves in too. That's the funny part, right? So this wasn't, some, it's not a case of the fan base, putting studios in this position. They just spent so much money on other projects, and now they're just like, what's an IP that we can use? What's an IP that we can, Beetlejuice was awesome, and I just, even if they take it as serious as they took Beetlejuice, it's, yeah, man, I don't know about this one, Chief.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, I mean, even Beetlejuice was like it was good, and like you had the original people come back for it, and like it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. Even like what was it, Naked Gun with Liam Neeson was really good. Like they got the point. They understand those movies. But like even then, like you're dealing with a parody that can like be done into perpetuity. They can make 20 of those and it would be fine. Like they can make one every like 3 years and it would be okay. But with Beetlejuice, like
that movie flopped.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Which one?
Naked Gun. That's
Okay.
I said it's a crime that it flopped. I thought that movie was really funny.
It was really funny. Yeah, that's a
great
flop.
time.
It was really good. But yeah,
Solid
Beetlejuice.
choice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice 2 was Beetlejuice 2 was good, and I think that's kind of like they really tried with that one, or they did something different with it to make it like palatable, a little bit more fun, and like they really worked on it. Everything else that's come out that's kind of been in that vein has been like terrible. I mean, even like what is it, Hocus Pocus 2 that came out 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago.
That might have been 2 years ago.
2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, was bad, and they wanted to do a third one. I'm like, no, like you should have done a part 2 after part 1, not like 30 fucking years later.
Yeah.
The only franchises that work in that kind of time frame are slasher franchises like Freddy, Jason, Hellraiser, Michael, like things like that, and even they barely work.
I was about to say, do they really truly work?
I mean, I feel like it's one of those things that make it cheap enough they can like kind of get their money back in 2 weekends.
Well, I think
Maybe.
I think we need to determine something right now, guys. We need to determine what is the most useless movie remake of all time. You guys ready for an impromptu surprise game of some bracket battle about this very topic?
I can dig it.
All
Yes,
right.
but before we get into that,
Yeah.
according to the interwebs, the 2025 Naked Gun reboot was not a flop. It was
Oh,
a
okay.
moderate commercial success. It grossed over $100 million worldwide against a production budget of $42 million. So
That's not bad. Okay.
it was not the home run smash hit, thing of the decade, but at the same time, it was not a flop.
Okay, that's good because I watched it and I love it. I really liked it. I thought it was fun.
It
Oh, yeah.
it
I
was.
didn't
It
say
just
love
was
it.
not
I
the commercial smash hit that we were hoping it would be, so we could get
Right.
more. But whatever. I'll still go see Gremlins 3. I like the first one. I loved it.
Well, there's also a Gizmo, like I said, coming out soon.
Yeah, I saw that when I was a kid. My favorite shirt as a Ute in the 80s was my Gizmo shirt. I fucking loved that thing. And then as I got older, I loved Phoebe Cates a little bit more, especially when she gets that's fine. That's an okay movie. I like it. I like Gremlins better. During the pandemic, I got to see it in theaters again. I was like, this is awesome. I get to live 1984 or technically over again, just as an adult.
When was it better?
I mean,
You got money and you could do whatever you want this time in 1984.
correct. The
And maybe
2020
your
version of
theater-
living 19
Yeah, and maybe your theater had
1984 is a whole lot
alcohol or
different.
something, so there's that.
That's true. I had popcorn and beer in 2020 watching it. If I watched it in theaters when I was, a very wee child, which I doubt it, because I had only been one, I think, at that point. No, but yeah, 1984 as an adult was a whole lot better than 1984 as a 1-year-old.
Yeah, I thought it would be. You guys ready to play some games?
Choose it.
Let's do it.
All
man.
right. So, folks, we have a bracket battle for you this evening. We'll use some proper English, too. Most pointless remakes of all time. You guys ready?
All of them.
Oh yeah.
The answer is all of them. Now, folks at home, you can play bracket battle. We actually need you to play bracket battle with us right now. The way this works is we're going to vote on what is the most useless remake each round, and you guys can help decide tiebreakers and just vote. So, let us, there are no winners, Johnny Bravo. There are no winners, but we're at least going to try to make some sense, find some joy in the sadness that is pointless movie remakes. Man, I'm taking it way too seriously right now, but then again, the Total Recall remake is a piece of shit and does
Oh
not.
my god, dude. Jesus.
All right,
Uh,
round one. Psycho from 1998, the shot-for-shot Gus Van Sant remake in color, versus the new Mexican Sleeping Beauty Sleeping Beauty that'll be out eventually someday.
Psycho.
Yeah, I'm going Psycho too.
Yeah, we don't know what Sleeping Beauty is yet. We just have a
Yeah.
treatment of what the story is. But
That's
the original Psycho movie was so fucking good, and then even Vince Vaughn himself could not save this fucking movie. So yeah, we're going with Psycho.
Dude, there was a whole scene of him like looking through the hole and like jerking it, and there was like, no, we're not doing that. No, there was no need for that. There was no need for that at all.
Yeah.
At all.
He tried, man. He tried.
Yeah,
I'm never fault Vince for that.
Yeah, I'm not blaming Vince Vaughn at all for that. You know, it was a job, he got paid, whatever. But yeah, it was unneeded.
Check cleared. The money was green.
So we're all going Psycho. Let's see what the audience says here. Psycho. Everybody's saying Psycho. Okay,
Now, what if they would have remade that with Psycho Sid? I think it could
that would have been an underrated classic, and I think we'd be talking about it in a different light.
Especially when he quit production halfway through to go play some softball.
Why me?
Oh
Well,
my
he does
God,
have half the brain you do, Jeff.
Well, he's the master and ruler of the universe.
Best moment of all of WCW.
Yep, this is live, pal.
That was WWF.
That's true.
That was great too.
All right, so next up on Pointless Remakes, we have Ghostbusters 2016 versus Ghost in the Shell.
You don't even, no, just stop. It's Ghostbusters. It
Yeah,
has to be
Ghostbusters 2016 is
It's
really
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I don't even think the audience is going to vote differently.
I think there's something in Ghostbusters news where like Lego was trying to do a Ghostbusters 2016 Lego set and it got canceled.
Yeah,
Because
it's like
they
nobody's
wanna
gonna
make
fucking buy this.
money.
Yeah, because I'll pull it up and send it to you guys. But yeah, I found it. I'm like, it was came up on the news thing, and I was like, of course it's that one.
Now, up next for the next round, we have the Total Recall remake versus the Lion King quote-unquote live-action remake.
Oh my God!
Damn.
As stupid as that is, it's Total Recall.
Yeah, because their selling point was, oh, it's just like the short story. It's like we don't care. We want the complete 80s-ness of the.
Is Arnold Schwarzenegger going to kill some people? No, then we're not into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like that's the thing is like the one they did with Russell Crowe was supposed to be like more akin to the short story and be more, you know. Yeah, because I Colin Farrell. I don't know. Whatever. I get those guys confused. They look.
Robin Hood.
Yeah,
One's Australian and one's Irish. I get it. They are so similar.
they really are. Their accents just confuse me. But yeah, it was. Yeah, that was her selling point, and also Kate Beckinsale was in it, and like she was hot, but that was about it.
I like Jessica Biel more.
Yeah, but that one was incredibly forgettable. Like it's
All right, so everybody here is voting for Total Recall. Let's see what the audience is saying. We got one Total Recall, Lion King, Total Recall, one Lion King, Total Recall. Okay, Total Recall won that round as well. So, folks, we are on to the next. We have Beauty and the Beast 2017 versus Pet Sematary 2019. What is more useless? Go.
I'm voting Pet Sematary because that movie fucking pissed me off.
Yeah, I turned it off.
The original was really good. The book is fantastic, by the way. I'm not gonna sing the praises of Stephen King that much, but the Pet Sematary book is incredible. The original movie I saw as a child, and it scarred the shit out of me for at least a month. And yes, I was like, hey, they're remaking it. This is gonna be cool because the remake of it for a couple of years ago was really fucking awesome. And then I saw the movie, and it turned out the girl was dead instead of the little boy, and it's just like, this is fucking dumb. And I got angry watching that movie.
Yeah, and they tried to honey dick you because like they had the truck swerve around the boy and hit the girl, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? It was so dumb. It was so dumb.
Yeah, Pet Sematary. For me. It's the legitimate letdown. I wanted it to be so good, and the trailers were good.
The trailers were.
Yes.
The trailers were. Yeah.
Those trailers were incredible. It's like
Yeah,
fucking A. They're gonna give Pet Sematary the it treatment. This is gonna be awesome. And they drove up and punched you right in the dick.
Yeah, well, because I remember the trailer was like the kids in those outfits, like taking the pets to the cemetery, and they kept showing that, and they kept in the movie for like 10 seconds. It was explained, and then like the camera like panned away. I'm like, this was your entire trailer. What are you doing?
Yep.
Terrible.
Fuckers.
All right, so it's Pet Cemetery across the board from us. And we got Beauty and the Beast, Pet Cemetery, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast, Pet Cemetery, Pets. Okay, so it's one different, it looks like. So that's from the audience, but 4-1, Pet Cemetery carries on.
4 is more than 1, Jeff.
That is. Thank you for letting me know how math works, Kendo. That's why I needed you on our team.
Yeah, well, I know how to do math.
I don't know how magnets either work. So, up next, we have the Wicker Man remake versus Peter Pan and Wendy from 2023. Well, I'm going to vote for Peter Pan and Wendy because I think the Wicker Man from 2006 is a lot of fun.
It is.
Peter Pan and Wendy was just bad. Yeah, the Wicker Man is at least.
I completely forgot about that. I had to look it up right now and look at the post. I'm like, oh, I remember this now. Okay, it makes sense.
I am not the demographic for that movie, so I did not watch it. But The Wicker Man, as Jeff said, is a great movie to get drunk and say, "Fuck yes, I want to watch Nicolas Cage overact his ass off and scream about how to get burned." I'm in. So Peter Pan and Wendy.
Yeah, definitely Peter Pan and Wendy.
So 4 out of 4 bullshitters agree. Peter Pan and Wendy is the more pointless remake. But the audience, Peter Pan, Wicker Man, Wicker Man.
God,
Peter
they really
Pan,
went
Peter
fucking
Pan.
DEI with this Peter Pan and Wendy shit. I'm looking at the cast right now. I'm just like, whew, man.
Dude, yeah, it was a straight up studio movie.
Yeah, I'm like the only white guy is Jude Law, and he's Captain Hook. I'm like, this is obvious.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting British men cannot be pirates because they're some of the more?
No, I'm just saying the
well-known ones
other
in history?
everybody else in the cast is not white, and he's the bad guy. It's like I see what they were trying to do.
All right, guys. Up next, we have the Magnificent Seven remake from 2016, that Chris Pratt piece of movie with Denzel Washington as well. And that is going up against The Day the Earth Stood Still from 2008, starring Keanu Reeves.
Okay, Maleficent 7, because The Day the Earth Stood Still was actually kind of good.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I like both these movies.
Yeah, the reason, I think Maleficent gets it because I do like the remake of it in 2008. So
you're giving it to the Magnificent Seven. Got
correct.
it. Dion?
I want to say, between these two, The Day the Earth Stood Still was really close to the original, but still kind of, Keanu Reeves gives his perfect little weirdness. And as much as I enjoyed The Magnificent Seven, you could tell they definitely were. It was. I don't know. It wasn't. It was. I don't know, man. Shit. I'm gonna go with Magnificent Seven too. I did like The Day the Earth Stood Still a lot, even though Jaden Smith was kind of annoying in that.
When isn't he?
I love the original Magnificent Seven. It is one of my favorite westerns. If I had to pick 5 to be stuck on an island with, it's making that list. And as my dad said to me when we were both sitting there and the ad came out for it, he goes, "How do you replace a cool motherfucker like Yul Brynner?" Magnificent Seven wins.
Oh my god.
Let's see what the audience is saying here. We got Day the Earth Stood Still, Day the Earth Stood Still, Day the Earth Stood Still, Day the Earth Stood Still. Okay, everybody's voting for that one being more pointless. And I didn't like. I'm gonna vote Day the Earth Stood Still being a piece of shit, even though the Magnificent Seven, the original's better. Of these two, I would still rather watch the Magnificent Seven remake over the Day the Earth Stood Still remake. So 3-2 though, Magnificent Seven takes it into the next round. Now,
the original right now is currently on Tubi for all you people that can go watch it after this show.
Yeah,
Catching you
get yourself a
bastards
Tubi
sneaking
after
out
the
while
show.
we're doing this. I'm going to be very upset. Watch it after the show.
Yeah.
I will.
All right, so guys, in 2011 we have the Conan the Barbarian remake starring Jason Momoa versus the 2014 Annie remake where Annie was black and Daddy Warbucks was played by Jamie Foxx.
Annie for sure.
Yeah, I'm going Annie. Annie was terrible. It had that rap version of Hard Knock Life.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. I remember that fucking commercial. God. Okay. Yeah, because Conan the Barbarian 2011 can be forgotten.
Yeah.
It can just be
That was
forgotten.
stupid.
It
The
can't be
remake
fun.
of Annie was just
I actually had
dumb.
fun to watch that movie.
I would rather watch that over Annie. So
Yeah, no, definitely.
Let's pick
So
Annie,
4 out of
that-
4 bullshitters agree.
Yeah,
Yep.
Annie was completely fucking unnecessary to like remake that movie.
And
Well, it was
everybody in the
2014,
chat.
you know, it was trying to do the whole, you
I
know,
know,
we
but the-
like Negroes in Hollywood a lot. And it was like,
Especially
okay,
when they're singing and dancing, right, Dion?
exactly.
They are musical people.
Go
That's
where
true.
you going? I got places to be. Or I'm always running. Or whatever the fuck she said.
Oh god.
Family. Anyway. All right, next round. We have everybody voted for Annie. Submit score. The Pinocchio remake on Disney Plus from 2022 with Tom Hanks versus the 2009 Friday the 13th remake with Jensen Ackles.
Okay.
That movie's
like
actually
Pinocchio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I think
Friday
we all
the
voted
13th is
Pinocchio.
actually good.
Yeah.
Because we had Pete on the other last week and we talked about it. It's like, yeah, we've softened on that one. Like that one's not that
Yeah,
bad.
we actually like that movie.
It's not bad.
Okay, let's check in with the audience. That was kind of a quick sweep. Pinocchio. Yeah, everybody's saying Pinocchio. And then Clone Geek says, we like the Friday the 13th remake on this channel. Yeah, we do. It's not that bad of a
right.
film.
Yeah.
No, it's actually kind of fun to watch. I like it better than the original Friday the 13th.
Oh wow, this one's gonna be.
Here we go, guys. Next one. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the 2010 remake, versus the Little Mermaid remake from 2023.
Little Mermaid. Actually, I like Jackie Ely as Freddie way more than I liked the Little Mermaid.
Jackie Ely, huh?
I never watched The Little Mermaid for obvious reasons. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
not,
we're not in the
Elm Street.
demographic.
Yeah, we're not the demographic.
I am picking the Nightmare on Elm Street because, again, not the demographic. I'm not who they were targeting with that movie. But the fact that they tried to make, again, and yes, Jackie Earl Haley, Dion said that he did good, but they tried to make him, the Freddy Krueger, like some kind of a sympathetic type of character. That shit don't work with me, bro. Okay? That's not going to work for me, brother.
Yeah,
I'm picking that one.
And I know this is a weird thing to say, but like instead of making him like a child killer, he was a child toucher, and they try to make him sympathetic. I'm like, no, we're not doing
Right,
this.
that works even less.
Yeah, this does not work at all.
It's like, yes, killing children is terrible. Touching them is even worse. How can we make him better by saying he does that instead? Because then he goes and kills them anyway. So it's like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
Yeah, it was
You can't
a
be
weird thing.
sympathetic.
It was a weird thing.
Set that boiler room on fire, baby.
Jeez.
So let's see. The Little Mermaid is taking the audience vote. So that gets us lined up to 2-2, which means I'm the tiebreaker. So while I haven't watched The Little Mermaid, A Nightmare on Elm Street is pretty damn terrible. But
Yeah.
but I'm gonna vote Little Mermaid because of what's more
Sell out.
more pointless.
You Disney shill, you.
You
No,
sell out.
No, I think The Little Mermaid's more pointless of a film. The Nightmare on Elm Street remake is terrible, but like you can justify a horror remake. You can't justify that. Now let's try to justify these. Charlie's Angels from 2019 versus Clash of the Titans from 2010.
Oh my God, Clash of
Charlie's
Titans is so
Angels.
bad.
Charlie's Angels is legit.
Charlie's Angels from 2019. I think I'm the one who took a bullet for the channel and watched that.
Yeah,
It was
you
fucking
watched that
terrible.
shit.
It was terrible. Oh my God.
At least Clash of the Titans had Liam Neeson in it, I believe.
Hey, Clash of the Titans is fun, and Mads Mikkelsen.
That's
He's a
true.
good bad guy.
So let's go ahead and go with Charlie's Angels because that was super pointless to remake that movie.
Is everybody voting Charlie's Angels?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks betrayed us.
Yeah.
She had like 4 jobs in that movie and couldn't do any of them.
Hey man, she messed up because she talked a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Because I remember, what was it, that Friday she talked some shit, and then like the fucking bottom dropped out of the box office, and nobody
Did
went
she
to go
get mad
watch
at
the
us for not going to see it after she talked shit to us about the movie not being
Well,
good
yeah,
for
because
us?
first she was like, if you don't like, you know, a movie of some kick-ass chicks, then you're a pussy or whatever she said. I want to say she straight up called dudes pussies, and then was like, well, the dudes didn't want to come see the movie, and then and it's like you can't have it both ways. That's
Yeah.
not how. That's not how the pre-2020s, you know, story grifting thing works. You can't, she played the wrong play, man. It was, she's still suffering for that today,
dude.
You don't insult the customer base and then blame them for not buying your product. It's like you literally just said you don't want to sell it to us.
Yeah.
So,
and then she gets mad when we don't buy it.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was like even no women went to saw it. It was like the whole. It was just really. She just made a bad. She was the reminder of, listen, if you're gonna talk all that shit, the movie has to be good.
Yeah,
it has to be good.
And with her, it wasn't.
Nope.
No.
All right, so two more that aren't very good. The Point Break remake from 2015 versus the Karate Kid remake from 2010. What is more pointless?
Karate
Kid.
I'm going Point Break because that movie is fucking terrible. Like Karate Kid.
Oh, it's bad. Oh no, it's bad. It's bad.
It's still better than Point Break the remake, but
it's just two white dudes just yelling at each other the whole movie.
Yeah, and like it's one of those things where like like I swear to God, the Point Break remake was just like an advertisement for like the
X Games.
No, for the X Games and action cameras, that's all it was, because it was action camera galore, and it was just them doing all the action stuff. That's all it was. I was like, this is good. Like in 4K, if I was really high, this is great. But other than that, I don't give a shit about this movie.
It was just so mediocre.
It was incredibly mediocre.
Okay, so who do we not have the vote for? Kendo.
Me. So Karate Kid.
Okay. All right, let's see what the audience has to say here. Point Break, Karate Kid. Point Break, Karate Boy. Karate Kid. Okay, well, sadly,
that movie was literally remade so Will Smith could flex nuts and put his kid in it. That's all it was.
Oh yeah, that's why it was. And his kid blew it.
And
he didn't even do karate. He did kung fu.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, Jaden Smith is insufferable and doesn't need to be in Hollywood anymore. That kid needs to be in a fucking asylum.
Yeah.
Hey, he hasn't made a movie. After Earth really fucked up his career, man.
He wore a house on his head at an award show. The kid needs help.
That was pretty funny. I was like, he just is doubling down. He's like, yeah, I'm not in movies now. I'm extra weird. I wear houses.
Yeah.
Well, in his defense, his mom is fucking weird. And nuts. And fucking his friends.
Yeah. Named Weird
Yeah.
Nuts.
That's crazy.
I would pay good money to watch a TV show with him and Shia LaBeouf just hanging out.
Oh my God.
That would be hilarious.
I would watch that. I unironically like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, that was just the level of destruction or the level of bullshit they would do would just be like hilarious.
One of my favorite internet moments, is after 2016 election. So many people are mad, and he did that thing with the flag in the internet.
You will not divide us.
Yep. And the internet used the constellations.
Oh yeah, all these fucking nerds.
And airline schedules. And
Yeah,
the dude went out there and he walks to the camera and goes, "Fuck Shia LaBeouf." Great.
Oh man.
Jake, Jeff, and I
Right.
were laughing about that shit for weeks.
Yeah. Hell, 9 years later, we're still laughing about it, Dion. Okay, guys, what's more pointless, Dumbo from 2019 or the Poltergeist remake from 2015? I'm going Poltergeist first because that movie was fucking trash. And Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, dude, no, it was
Yeah.
because they were like, because they went hard in the 3D. That was like still peak 3D, and they wanted that to work so bad, and it just did not work. It really didn't. I'm going Poltergeist as well.
I'm going Dumbo.
Poltergeist.
Dumbo was just so boring.
Kendra, did you say Poltergeist?
Oh yeah, because the original is so good. Why would you? It's pointless completely to remake it. I get what they're thinking of. Well, Dumbo was made in 1940 and it was animated. Let's make it live action with CGI because that somehow makes it live action. But at the same time, remaking Poltergeist was just completely retarded.
Yeah,
and we didn't get the crows, man.
Well, there's that.
No. And here's a shitty thing. Like in the first Poltergeist, you had him like you had the guy rip his face off in the mirror. They did that in the reflection of the faucet. It was so fucking cheap. I was like, this is what you're doing. This is the big thing that everybody cringes at this scene, but you're doing it as this tiny reflection in the faucet. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
And the there here was just so lame.
It was.
It was so lame compared to the original, dude. That shit is so spooky the way she does it with the TV and I get it. I know. I get it, man. The 2015 one was bad.
And like you had Sam Rockwell in this shit too, man. Like it was.
I know. Damn, that pisses me off because Sam, every good one, he'll pick one snoozer, and he'll
Well, he's got a life to live. He's got money. He's got bills to pay.
Yeah, right.
He's got to do one bad one.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Okay, so we got The Thing from 2011 versus Cinderella from 2015. But you know what? Since none of us have seen Cinderella from 2015, we're going to change that to The Crow from 2024.
Yes, now that raises the stakes.
It does raise the stakes. It does raise the stakes.
Yeah.
But I'm still going The Thing from 2011 because how the fuck do you think that you can top the old Thing? Come on now.
And the CGI was so bad.
There was a whole controversy about that where like they wanted to go special effects, and the whole team was hired. They made the models. They even put them in the movie, and then they had some fucking kid from the Philippines, go over it with CG.
Yeah, dude.
So much bullshit. In fact,
release the practical effect cut of because I that movie would be because listen, it for sure being a prequel technically is kind of a cop out, but the people in it I thought did a decent enough job. But the CGI, like if you ever need another example of CGI killing a movie, it is The Thing remake for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, in fact, the company who did the effects for that movie made a movie themselves called Harbinger Down in 2015. Go watch it. It's really good.
Yep.
So are we all Team Thing over The Crow?
Yep.
Okay. And then the audience is The Crow, The Crow, The Crow, The Crow, The Crow, The Crow. Everybody says The Crow. Yeah, I thought The Crow was garbage, but
the only way the audience can overthrow 4 votes from us is 20 votes from them.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Aladdin 2019 versus RoboCop 2014.
RoboCop. I'm sorry.
Yeah, RoboCop.
I gotta say,
we grew up with fucking RoboCop, and you cucked him out. Come on now.
Well, he was a cuck in the original. He just let her go.
I'm gonna agree with Dion and pick Aladdin because the RoboCop remake is bad, but I've seen worse movies.
Right.
I'm not saying it's a good film, but I have seen worse films. I would argue RoboCop 3
but it was a
is
pointless remake.
Yeah, but it was pointless though. It was pointless. Like there was no need to remake RoboCop when you have.
You had Robin Williams as the genie, and you replaced him with Will Smith. That is pointless.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They really didn't have a choice because they couldn't use Robin Williams.
They weren't going to anyways, even if he was alive. That wasn't going to happen.
They might have.
No, they weren't. They were in their they were in the middle of their DEI era. They wanted somebody different who looked different.
That's the worst Taylor Swift album.
Does that even work on up until a couple years ago before he went slap happy? Did that really work on Will Smith? Because Will Smith kind of had that crossover thing. He didn't really fit in the DEI category higher thing.
Because him, like Denzel Washington and Sidney Poitier, like transcended color, and Samuel Jackson, so that was different. But now he's nobody wants him.
Okay, so let's see what the audience is saying. Aladdin, RoboCop. Okay, the audience picks RoboCop. There we go. RoboCop wins. Moving on. Judge Dredd, 1995. Wait, this isn't a remake. It's an adaptation. I meant to put just Dredd, but Dredd's not a bad movie.
Right.
Well,
just give it to Mummy.
Yeah, we'll just all go with Mummy.
It's the Mummy. It's 100%.
Yeah, the 2017 one was egregious. It was bad.
Okay, Snow White versus the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003.
Okay. 03 wasn't bad.
Right.
It wasn't
the gun
bad.
at the cooter was pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of like wild shots ahead of that one. That wasn't bad. That was probably one of like it was probably like on par with being pretty gory with the first one. But yeah, I'm gonna say Snow White.
Yeah, Snow White. Gal Gadot's acting definitely tips the scales.
Yeah.
Kendo, Snow White.
Sure.
And then the audience, I'm pretty sure they're all going to say Snow White, brown snow. Oh, God, that's just dirty. Ew.
Yucky.
Let's give her a couple extras. There you go. 569 votes for Snow White. Okay. Next round. Psycho versus Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. Psycho is bad and pointless. Ghostbusters was worse and more pointless.
Yep. Okay, I voted Ghostbusters. That's 4 out of 4 bullshitters approve. Let's see if the audience are all Ghostbusters. Okay, so the audience is Ghostbusters on. Next, Total Recall versus Pet Cemetery.
Ooh.
Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Yeah. Yeah.
One was pointless. The other one was more pointless. That one was Total Recall.
All right, so 4 out of 4 bullshitters approve that Total Recall is the worst, and the audience is Total Recall as well. All right, so guys, we have Peter Pan and Wendy versus the Magnificent Seven. Magnificent.
Peter Pan and Wendy.
Yeah, Peter Pan and Wendy.
Yeah, more wordless.
I'm going to vote Magnificent Seven because as good as the original was, it makes it even more pointless to remake it.
I'm going to go Peter Pan and Wendy because it's just dumber. And then the audience is Peter Pan and Wendy as well. So, there we go. Annie versus Pinocchio.
Oh. Worthless. I gotta go Annie, man. That shit was so stupid.
I'll go Pinocchio. Because it just didn't.
It was Disney's live action craze thing on Pinocchio, but it was more pointless to remake Annie. So I'm saying Annie.
Yeah, you know how I feel about that one. And the audience says both. Pinocchio, Annie, Pinocchio, Pinocchio. It's tied. Shit. You know what? They both get a vote from the audience, but Annie still takes the cake.
All right.
Little Mermaid versus Charlie's Angels.
Ooh. Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Charlie's Angels because it didn't need to be brought back like that. It just didn't, because I think Elizabeth Banks Drew Barrymore made the show and it flopped. And Elizabeth Banks started making the movie. Yeah. They filmed. Yeah, because Drew Barrymore she bankrolled the show, and I think she was like either director or like she was part of the production, and because apparently, I don't know, it was a horrible experience to make it, and then it aired 6 episodes, and then didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I just remembered. I was just like, I remember this story.
Okay, so are we all voting Charlie's Angels?
Yes, it was more pointless to make that than again, that was Disney's live action craze thing. So Charlie's Angels was more pointless. Plus, that movie was only 15 years old at that point.
Yeah, 19. Year 2000.
That's right. Damn.
Tom Green's in it. That's how old that movie is.
Oh fuck.
Damn. Damn Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah. That's
okay.
true. Holy shit.
The Karate Kid versus Poltergeist.
Damn.
I'm going Poltergeist.
Same.
Yeah.
They were both pointless remakes. Poltergeist was more pointlesser.
Yep, that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
All right, 4 out of 4 bullshitters agree. And now, the audience all vote Karate Kid and 2 for Poltergeist.
Well, they're just having to sit on Lonely Island.
Yeah, it's a good album, though. All right, guys, The Thing from 2011 versus RoboCop from 2014. What is more pointless?
The Thing.
I agree. Dion, I can hear the dilemma.
Yeah, because they're both just such a. I'm gonna say The Thing. RoboCop at least has Samuel Jackson and Michael Keaton.
All right. Kendo.
Yeah, The Thing. Don't remake that movie.
Yeah. You just don't. And now the audience says RoboCop. The Thing. Well, no, it's tied. Next vote gets it for the audience. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Screw it. They're getting The Thing. All right.
Yeah.
It's The Thing in a landslide. Here we go. The Mummy 2017 versus Snow White 2025.
The Mummy is just so hilariously boring, and it tried to start a franchise. That's funnier. The Mummy.
Yeah, I'll go the Mummy as well because I think it was like their 6th or 7th time trying to start that franchise. They just couldn't do it.
6, 7.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah. Kendo, you get one more chance with that before we eject you from the show forever.
God.
I can't help
Okay.
it. My mind has been warped.
He's surrounded.
Yeah, it's like Stockholm Syndrome, the teacher version.
How many kids were there? About 6, 7 of them?
6, 7.
God damn it. Oh,
Okay, so we're all Mummy?
Yep.
Yes, we are all
Right.
Mummy.
4 out of 4 bullshitters approve. And the audience is Snow White, Mummy, Snow White. Okay, audience picks Snow White. And we're on to the semifinals. No, wait, we're on to the quarterfinals. Ghostbusters 2016 versus Total Recall.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, Ghostbusters.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man gets shot in the balls.
Yeah, Rowan. Okay, so 4 out of 4 bullshitters agree. Ghostbusters 2016 is the bigger piece of crap.
I do love Colombian white snow.
That's just a party. We got cocaine and coffee. We're going to get wired and have a good time.
That's
Yes,
right.
I'm about to say I want to see the Miami Vice 1980s inspired Snow White. That's what I want to see.
So they're remaking Miami Vice, and I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. Because I think the actors is Michael B. Jordan and then the dude who played Elvis. Are they?
Yeah,
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler. Yeah. So I'm curious as well too.
What if it's really good? Like,
If it's really good, that's really good.
yeah, the last movie with Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx is just okay.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen worse
Right.
films.
Right.
But I also would like to own it on 4K if it was like $20.
Agreed.
Yeah.
There's
All right,
a
the
couple
audience-
cool moments in it.
All voted Ghostbusters. We're moving on. Peter Pan and Wendy versus Annie 2014. I go
Annie.
Annie.
Annie's just so
Annie.
unreasonable. Girl, where you going? I'm always running.
Apparently
It's so
that
stupid.
trailer haunts Dion in his sleep.
God, when I think about it, I'm just like, yeah, I am getting kind of pissed off about it. I'm always running. I got somewhere to go. Motherfucker, get out of my way.
Dion, I think we need to get more reviews out of you like that.
Yeah, that'll be the new format.
Yeah.
Put
All
it in
right, everybody
Dion.
voted Annie. Charlie's Angels versus Poltergeist. I'm going Poltergeist.
Ooh,
That one just bothers me more.
Yeah. Poltergeist.
I gotta go Charlie's Angels because Elizabeth Banks swung hard.
Yeah. Now, folks,
Dude, those 2 weeks were just oh my god.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those. I would not want to be you.
Well, no,
situations.
remember just recently, I think she got on stage and said, "Oh, we had like 4 women and 1 dude for this award," and then like the one dude won.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
what's known as a clincher or something. And
Yeah.
she's like, sorry, so-and-so, you understand. And then he won, and he's just like, all right, well, I'm not going to acknowledge the dumb shit you just said.
Yeah, he's
And,
like,
like,
oh, fuck
it was-
you, right?
God, it was
what we call dancing before you cross the goal line.
yeah, just like instant karma immediately.
Yeah, dude.
Poultry heist. Well, it's a tie between Charlie's Angels and Poltergeist. So we'll give the audience each one, but Poltergeist still wins 4-2. All right, The Thing versus The Mummy. It's the battle of the articles. The versus the.
I gotta go Thing.
Thing.
I gotta go Mummy.
I'm going to pick Mummy so the audience can decide.
Oh.
All right, it's one Mummy.
You bastard. Being the agent of chaos here. That's just
I know, it's evil, right?
dirty pool.
Two mummies.
Dirty pool.
Oh, we
mummies,
got a
four
bunch of
mummies.
mummies. Got a bunch of mummies.
Yeah, it's the
No,
mummy.
that one says Moo Moo.
The moo moo. Is that the one where Homer Simpson gets so fat?
Yes, that episode is fantastic.
Dad, Towrack. Oh, sorry. Okay, the Mummy, The Thing. It looks like the Mummy won that one though. Holy shit! So that is that the Mummy wins.
Both of them are bad. Both of them are bad.
Yeah, we lose.
Yeah.
Okay, we're down to the semifinals. Ghostbusters versus Annie.
Ghostbusters.
Oh,
It's Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
As pointless as Annie
Yeah.
was, Ghostbusters was pointless. Here.
it's a Cadillac versus.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Sassy
gotta go
sassy
through-
black ladies don't belong
Yeah,
in
I'm
either
going
of these.
Oh God.
Gusty boosters. I don't even know what that means, but I like it.
It's the next Fast and Furious movie.
Gusty boosters, go. Okay, Poltergeist remake versus The Mummy. What is more pointless?
Damn.
Poltergeist.
Mummy.
We got one of each. Okay.
Jeez, because they're both terrible. I'm gonna go with the Mummy because fuck Tom Cruise.
Easy.
So I fell asleep in both of these movies, but I only
So
paid to
ringing
see
endorsement.
one of them in theaters, and that was Poltergeist because we bootlegged The Mummy for the channel.
Oh yeah, we
Um,
did.
That being said, there was nothing. Poltergeist is getting my vote because it offered nothing new. At least The Mummy was a different story. It sucked in every way possible, but it was something else. Poltergeist was just Poltergeist, and it didn't mean anything. So let's let the audience decide here. We got one for Putrid Geist. I still like
Oh my
Gusty. I still like Gusty Boosters the best.
See, Booster.
I like Poltergeist. That one made me.
Poltergeist was
Poltergeist.
good too.
That was good.
Let's see. Mummy, Poltergeist. So the audience picks Mummy. Okay, well, that's the tiebreaker. The Mummy goes on to the finals. Ghostbusters 2016 versus the
Damn.
Mummy. What is more pointless?
I gotta go Ghostbusters, man. Stay
Yeah,
Puft
Ghostbusters.
Monster,
Gotta go
man.
Ghostbusters.
Get
Yeah.
shot in the balls.
Kendo
Go-
Ghostbusters?
Oh yeah, 100% Ghostbusters.
We're gonna let the audience vote on this, but they're all voting Ghostbusters. There we are. All right, so it's official. Ghostbusters is the most pointless remake ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it wasn't gonna be that one.
It just sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, on every single level was just terrible.
There we go. Next week, the word of the day should be Gusty Boosters. That's
Gusty
the word of the day. The Gusty Booster strikes back.
Oh my God.
Gusty Boosters.
That should be on a T-shirt soon.
by the
You go
way,
shop
speak-
WCBS and wear one.
By the way, speaking of sequels, John Carpenter wants to do a sequel to The Thing.
Yeah, I saw that too. It's like, well, why?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There's really no, like, the whole point of the story is the who is it, who isn't it. That jig is up. Like,
It's 45
What-
years ago. Like, just stop.
it's like, what are we doing here? Like, it ends on a cliffhanger of one of them's the thing and the other one isn't, and eventually he'll duplicate, and the other crew will show up in a few months, and all chaos will break loose, and the thing is eventually going to try to get to a populated area instead of Antarctica. But I blame the fucking Norwegians. You know, if they could have just contained it a little bit better. and that dog couldn't have got out, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
It's always the
Norway.
fucking Norwegians, man. They're always fucking.
God damn it, Norway.
They're always fucking shit up.
Or Swedish. I think the Greedy
Can
said
we
they were
vote
Swedish.
to get rid of Norway in general? Like, we just lazy
Oh,
people.
leave Norway alone. Apparently, Oslo's awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's not go that far, okay?
Well, we're gonna
We're
go
just
My
there.
Scandinavian brothers alone.
Yeah, we're
let's-
gonna
let's-
go there after we do our Stealing Solo 2 record. Remember, I said it's a European drinking trip. We'll go to the whitest places in Europe just for you.
The whitest place.
My man.
I mean, I'm okay with going back to the original fatherland, but
What, Caucasia?
Caucasian.
I'm not from that far. We're not going to go that far east.
That's where you're officially from now, Kendo, on the show, hailing from Caucasia itself. Kendo Slice.
Well, it's better. It's better than where he was supposed to be from before.
Little Haiti?
No, that's the dude from the Fugees.
Oh, Wycliffe.
Yeah, Wycliffe.
Mike Warren, if that was the film that John Carpenter presented us, I would be very happy with The Thing Part 2.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a toss up where it's just like
I'd pay to see that.
Yeah, it's like Jeff said, it's 45 years later. Like we really don't need it. Even Mel Brooks doing like Spaceballs 2 is like, why come on, man. It's probably not gonna be good. It's just, I don't know.
Now, we have a question for our psychic extraordinaire, Mr. Cleo, that reads, Mr.
Oh my
Cleo,
God.
when will the government shutdown end, and will the new Sleeping Beauty have a taco truck popcorn bucket? I'll take a Die Hard button, please.
Oh Lord. Oh, you trying to see what the kids gonna say about that bombocla? We'll take a gander and see what's that's a spicy question now, isn't it, darling? You must be a Libra, aren't you? Call me now. See what the kids say. Why? Because the kids don't lie. Bombocla. Oh, ooh. For the first time in a long time, Bogwan, the kids say they come out with the golden question mark. Say, we don't fucking know. What was you put the question back up. What was the other question? What's the other question, man?
It's right here.
Singing for my life down here.
Will there be a popcorn bucket shaped like a taco truck?
Oh, I know why you asked that one. You want the kids to reaffirm something for you, boy. Yeah. Bombocla. The kids don't lie. And the kids also like a good deal. Absolutely, we're going to have a taco truck popcorn bucket from the kids. Because the kids don't lie. Call me now. I'm at mercy.
These have been the wise words of Mr. Cleo. And here is your button for Die Hard, as you requested, right here on WCBS, the epitome of pop culture.
Glass? Who gives a shit about Glass? Who the fuck is this?
This is Deputy Chief of Police Dwayne T. Robinson, and I am in charge of this situation.
Oh, you're in charge. Well, I got some bad news for you, Dwayne. I'm not the one who just got butt fucked on national TV, Dwayne.
God love Argyle.
Oh my God. Yeah, always.
All right, guys, we have a fuck, marry, kill from Xavier to God. Food edition. Airplane food, hospital food, astronaut food.
God.
Getting a lot of tang in one way.
I'm definitely banging astronaut food. I guess I'm marrying airplane food and then killing hospital food because.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that one because airplane food's not great, but you know what? It's there. And hospital food is typically eaten when you don't want to be in the hospital because who actually wants to be in the hospital? So there you go. Go with Dion.
The one thing I'll say is this tragic plane crash from the UPS sent me down a rabbit hole on YouTube, and I got to the Challenger. So I just spent like right before the show, like an hour watching Challenger video, like why the Challenger crashed video, because it just was what YouTube recommended to me. So,
Had a bad O-ring.
Yep, bad O-ring, man.
Yeah, bad O-ring. Yeah.
Be careful. Keep your O-rings tight. Don't get too cold, or else your O-ring suction will fail. It's the moral of the story. Launch when the temperature's right. How about a mercy? Okay, so we have hit everything that we wanted to address tonight. That was quick.
Did we? Okay.
We played bracket battle. We addressed all the topics.
Do we want to talk about? Oh yeah. Do we want to talk about Welcome to Derry?
Yeah. I need to hear what you guys wanted to say about the second episode, because I downloaded it and I haven't watched it yet.
All right. I guess I'll go and then Kenda will follow.
Yes, I will rebut, because I would have, if I had watched it last week, I'd have been able to rebut hard, because I made my feelings clear to you guys. Yes.
Yeah. Second episode. Still developing the story. Still figuring some things out. It's weird because like they had racism and then they didn't, which I didn't understand. Like they did it sometimes and then they didn't do it at all.
Yeah, optional racism.
Yeah, it was weird. It was very strange. Like I don't know what was happening, so I don't know. It was weird in that regard. Other than that, I mean, you had you had two scenes of like, I guess, Pennywise coming out towards a couple of the kids, and it was really like, yeah, it was really graphic and terrifying. Like it was there.
But they haven't actually showed the clown part of Pennywise. It's been the psychological tormenting shit, which I like that better than the fucking demon baby bullshit from the first episode, which I
definitely
fucking hated that stuff. I told you guys very vehemently how much I hated the first episode. But the psychological Pennywise just fucking with the kids thing, that I enjoy. And we have not gotten the clown yet. We 2 episodes in. The clown man has not showed up, which is fine. I get it. You want to build up that reveal, even though technically we know what he looks like already because we've already seen the 2 movies. But yes.
Also, like the way that they, I guess the one military guy, the one that apparently got assaulted by the commies or whatever, has some sort of like brain thing where he has no fear, and that's like their crux for finding Pennywise, which is very strange. Leroy Hanlon, that was a weird thing to say. It was just like, okay, that's your. So because he had a brain injury and he like his amygdala's messed up and he can no longer like experience fear, he can like go get Pennywise. That's the thing. It's like, okay, cool,
right?
Yes, he just get killed. Then he just fails.
Well, he already has a kid, so Mike Hanlon will show up because the Air Force major, I guess, will be his grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
But so he's already got his son, so we know we're going to get Mike Hanlon because that obvious progeny is already carried on. I will never ever 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 never have anything negative to say about using anything and everything it is to stop fucking communism. Okay, whatever tool of torment you want to use to stop the fucking red commies, fine. However, the thought that somehow the Air Force knows about Pennywise and he's in Derry and that we're going to get him to come be our friend to fight the commies, this aggravates me about as much as the idea that the fucking Soviets built a mall underneath some city in Indiana. Okay? This is where I'm getting close to my tap out moment because that's Stranger Things season 3 at the end. Middle end of the whole almost season when we revealed that the Soviets built a fucking underground bunker in Indiana. That had me fucking tapping hard. I was in the Kurt Angle ankle lock. Daddy's making a very important point. Be quiet or I'll get the fucking clown to get you. So this is where I like the whole psychological torment shit. I'm like, I'm fucking loving it. This is great. We're getting this. We're finally getting back to what we should have been getting to that the first episode hucklebucked us with. But now we're getting there. Great. And then we find out that the Air Force is using Scatman Crothers from The Shining.
Yeah.
But in a different universe.
Using his shine.
Yeah, using his shine to find Pennywise so we can sick him on the commies. I'm like, God damn it. Okay.
Yeah,
You're really going to have to
watch the
impress
second
me.
episode now.
You're really going to have to impress me with what's going to happen coming down the pipe, because right now I'm starting to reach for my hand is up like this. I'm in the ankle lock and I'm doing one of these. It might be coming down on the mat during the third episode. Unless Pennywise just beats the shit out of the Air Force or something, I'm about to fucking tap the mat.
Yeah, it's because even I saw that I'm just like, so this is your thing? You're using psychic location to try to find Pennywise. You're using another guy who can't feel fear to go like bring him out by force, and they're gonna use him on the commies. I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes.
Let's not.
Because it sounds like the most over the top crazy. Like this show's gonna last a season. I don't think it's gonna last 2. I really don't think it's gonna last 2 because there's so much.
Did one of those things where they gave it 2 seasons at the beginning.
They probably did. In all honesty, they probably did. But it's one of those things where, man, like they're really trying. They are super trying to put all of Stephen King stuff into one story, and it's just like you're really. Whoever thought of this is a terrible writer. Terrible writer. Like, the only reason Stephen King probably let this go is because he got a fat paycheck.
Damn.
I can't believe it's fallen apart that quickly, because I thought the first episode was just all right. But
And here's the thing about the racism that I'll say in the show that like didn't make any sense, because like you have, a couple of the sheriff is going to investigate because the kids died at the theater, and the theater's owned by a black family. We'll say that, and like 4 or 5 of the dads are talking to the sheriff, and he's like, "Oh, you need to go, question the girl again and figure it out, and make sure this guy wasn't there or whatever." And it's just like, okay, fine, whatever. It's the 50s or 60s. This is whatever. That's part of the era. Okay. But then what happens is that you have the wife of Mr. Halloran going into the like she walks through town, and she's like very, very, she's very scared. She doesn't want, she's very aware of her surroundings. And they mentioned that, they had to move from another town because, things happen there. And she goes to like, a shop to go get meat, gets it no problem, helps out a kid who is getting beat up by some other kids. And it seems like the kids are going to say the N-word, but they don't.
Oh, they wanted to.
They
wanted to.
Yeah, they wanted to.
Shit out of that one. It's just like in the first movie when Bowers is getting all up in Mike Halen's grill and, giving him the business, and they're teasing it. They're like, he's gonna call him the N-word, and then he doesn't.
Yeah. They
did the same thing in this. Like, this kids get up in her face, like, why don't you shut up and leave us alone? And they push that boundary, but then they don't cross it. It's like, on the one hand, I respect it. On the other hand, it's like, come on, this is supposed to be 1962 Maine, all right?
Yeah, it was,
but like no,
yeah,
they only looked out of place when they were standing there in the front yard, and that lady walked by, like, look at those colored people. What are they doing here?
There was that too.
That moment.
Yeah, it was weird. It's just like either keep it consistent or don't, and I don't know. It's a very odd thing. It's like,
yeah. It's like you said, she walked through town, and like everybody's like, "Hi, ma'am, how are you doing?" And like nobody was like, "What is one of those doing in Maine?"
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a little weird. Like, if you're gonna keep that a consistent thing, then keep it consistent. Going in and out with it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's really weird.
Well, later in the episode, when the girl's dad gets hauled away by the cops, they show her living in what I could only assume would be the Derry, Maine's ghetto, because there was a lot of like black people in the rundown apartment little area. So maybe that's why her appearance didn't really shock him, but in the nice neighborhood, it shocked the one lady. I don't know, but yes, like the racism is very scene to scene. Like, it exists in some scenes, and it's very muted, but in other scenes it's like doesn't exist at all. It's like we're walking around in 2025, not 1960. And it's like I agree they should be way more consistent with it if that's what they're trying to go with, but at the same time it's like you can't pick and choose in the exact same episode of the exact same show when to use it and when not to use it, because it's inconsistent all over the place. It's like in the first episode, the guy wouldn't salute Major Hanlon because he's a racist, but it's like he's in the Air Force, and by then they would have been used to the fact that there are black men in the Air Force and officers, and in the Air Force, in any branch of military, even back then, the refusing to salute anybody of any superior rank was a massive no-no that would get your ass kicked for that. So, I mean, it's again, they're picking and choosing when to use that, and it's kind of like little mini MacGuffins, and I'm like, don't do that, don't use that as a plot device.
That seems to be what they're using it for. They're using the racism for a plot device and for MacGuffins. It seems kind of where it's going. And it's really stupid. Like either like, and I'm with you. Either keep it consistent or don't use it at all. Like it's just, and I feel like nowadays it's almost overused when they do shows that are like placed, in that time era. It's just overused. Like,
look how racist people were back then. Well, yeah, we know.
We know. We're aware.
This isn't a news flash. We've read history books. We understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also turning into that fucking the Chachi's gun or whatever it is. It's over the mantelpiece.
Oh, Pavlov's gun.
Yeah, you got to use it at some point.
Yeah.
You can't put it there. You can't introduce us to that in there and then just tease the usage of it and not use it. Now, unless Pennywise comes out and starts calling everybody every slur in the book, they'll be like, okay, they've done it and it works. Because I feel like he could get away with that.
That would be, I don't know. That'd be wild. But also, like, at the end, they pull out, like, this car with a bunch of people in it who are buried, and it's like, oh, we found it. It's like, what did you find? What
found
is
an old-ass car with skeletons. It's
like, okay, what is the aha moment here? I don't get it.
Apparently, 27 years before this happened in 1960, Pennywise had a fucking massive backhoe and excavator and was like digging fucking trenches and burying cars full of people in it. That makes no sense to me either.
So apparently he's the one who taught Jason Voorhees in 2009 to build a trench and get an underground bunker going for Camp Crystal Lake. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's all connected. It's like poetry. It runs.
Yeah, but apparently it's connected.
And in Rambo: Last Blood, he's the one that actually helped John Rambo dig all those trenches underneath his farm in Arizona for the cartel.
Yeah,
Penny's always like telling him, you don't fear, so I'm not going to eat you at all because you're Rambo and you could probably kick my ass even though I'm an interdimensional being. However, let's scare some Mexican cartel members when they kidnap and murder your niece.
but it also seems like they're going more with like I think they're foregoing the interdimensional thing and going more that Pennywise is an alien. I feel like that's the route we're going because you have the Air Force involved. There were little things they would say throughout the episode saying, "Oh, we've had these sightings. These things have happened." Like they're going the alien route for Pennywise.
What if he's one of those beings from the mist?
I think that might be the way they're going to. Like I feel like they're trying to mix in a bunch of Stephen King stuff to like get it to be part of the universe, which once again we'll see how it goes. Like
I can't wait for the Kingverse to come out.
Yeah, like we have 6 more episodes. There's only 8 episodes in this first season, so we'll see how this goes. So far,
okay with that.
Yeah,
that's enough.
So far it's been slow going.
Which again, I get that because Jeff even asked me that when I told him I didn't like the first episode if it was too slow. No, I get that. You're filling 8 hours of television with a story that we kind of already have a crux of what occurs based on the remake movie of Pennywise being this thing. It comes out every 27 years, blah, blah, blah. We get all that. Plus, we've seen the It, movie from like almost 10 years ago at this point. So we get that in the early 60s, he was out causing some shit because of the Easter egg hunt and all that stuff and everything like that. But at the same time, it's like we need to know where it's going, and now we got the Air Force apparently trying to find him with the Shining guy so that we can stick him on the commies. And I'm just like, dude, the hands up. I'm saying no. I'm reaching for the rope. I can't get that rope break because Kurt Angle's pulled me back to the middle of the ring. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. So far it's still like And like we talked about the show a lot. We had high hopes for it that it would be, because we loved the movies that came out like kind of said 10 years ago. And we thought they knew what they were doing. So once again, we're two out of 8, not doing too
According
well.
to the way home. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I mean, I don't need Pennywise to be showing up. Within 5 minutes, I don't need the clown showing up.
No.
The kids asking if they want to float. I'm good with that. I understand the idea of exposition and building a story to get us to that point, because the first movie, like, you don't see Pennywise for like half the movie almost, like aside from the beginning when he bites off Georgie's arm.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just a tease, and then it's all about the kids trying to find him and all the bullshit in the investigation. But even if we get him in the next episode or two, that's fine. But just the groundwork of what's being laid just seems really inconsistent to what was going on. Because say the Air Force was supposedly doing this, how would it have been kept hush hush for 27 something years before we get the kids fighting Pennywise in 1989 or whatever it is? I don't get it. I don't like it. And it's just, first episode was annoying as shit because of the whole demon baby and all that other stuff.
Yeah, the beginning of it with that whole thing just was like very odd, very, very odd.
And they gave you 2 characters that one was supposed to be like fucking Richie Tozier with the loud mouth and everything like that. And then you get a Eurus, which is a legacy character. You build them for the whole episode, getting us to care about them, blast them out of there at the very end of that episode, and then we instead get, Pickle Girl and her shenanigans and being put in the fucking booby hatch for the second time. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm really going to enjoy this show. And I had high hopes because I'm like, they brought back Bill Skarsgård. That's a win. Now, if they could only make it better than It Part 2, we could be cooking with gas. Right now, we're not cooking with shit.
That's true. I will say this: the 2 psychological torment scenes for the kids were really like fucking ramped up to 11.
Yes, and they made me happy because I'm like, good, here we go. We're getting the shit. Clearly, they don't tell us what one girl's mom died during childbirth, and that's what we get from that whole psychological torment scene. And we know that the pickle girl's dad got killed in the pickle factory, and kids make fun of her about that shit and everything like that. And so we get that from in the grocery store, but then they just, end up putting her back in the nut house. And it's like,
well, I will say this, like the pickle scene, because, like she's going through the grocery store, and you get this thing that happened in the It remake movie that we saw, where like, I don't know if anybody remembers this, but like when the kids went to the library of that movie, you had the 2 like librarians behind them that were just smiling and just standing there oddly. In this, okay, they do that in this thing in the grocery store in this second episode, where they had the adults just like blurred in the background, but you saw they were like Joker smiling and just staring into the camera,
leaning in, like whole body lean and everything, like the type of stuff that was going on that made Dion shriek in the movie theater.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they were doing that. I will say this, like there was a part where Pickle Girl's like getting attacked, and then like pieces of her dad's head are like in the jar and like slices. But they do something really weird to that, where like you see parts of him become like this like disembodied octopus that attacks his daughter. It's the weirdest, creepiest thing I've seen. Was nuts.
Was it creepier than that shit from Alien Earth?
No.
With the octopus eyeball?
No, yes, it was. Because like these are parts of her dad that have been put together in this creature to like fuck with her really hard, that are like an octopus.
Damn.
Yeah. It was very interesting because like I saw it, I'm just like, this is fucking creepy. Like, good job. But
yeah, that was good. Those 2 parts of that episode, they were pulling me back in. I'm like, okay. I was walking out the door after episode 1. You're pulling me back in the door. And now the end of episode 2, I'm like, you fucking pushed me back out the door again, man. Come on now. Pennywise, the Air Force is trying to find him to sick him on the commies. I mean, again, that's an easy sell to me. But at the same time, it's a fucking bridge too far.
Yeah, it's a little much, really. But yeah, that's where we are with Welcome to Derry.
Well, maybe I'll skip out on episode 2. I'll give it a shot, but then we'll find out because I didn't love it.
I mean, look, I'm invested. I'm going to ride this train until it comes off the rails. which unfortunately, the way it's going, probably will have me bailing about halfway through the show.
It'll probably happen in the next episode.
Yeah, the next episode, I'm probably gonna be like, God fucking damn it, they're doing it. Sexy Kurt's making my ankle hurt.
Ankle hurt.
Yeah, so it's interesting. The inconsistencies in the writing is just what's really like kind of jarring us for sure. It's just like, I don't know. It's very strange. So yeah, but we'll see. Maybe they'll bring it home. Who knows?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Now, our friend Xavier to God sends in a couple of messages. Thank you very much. First off, he says, isn't it interesting that we got 2 new Scream movies and a new I Know What You Did Last Summer? Now we're getting a new Scary movie. That's the one I'm excited for.
Well, they got material to work with.
Wait, 2 new Scream movies? I thought we just got the one that's coming out in like part 8 or whatever.
Are they maybe he's talking about the one that came out like last year or the year before?
Yeah, the last 2, 6 and 7.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay, yeah.
They made 2 in the course of like 6 months. They're like, look, here you go, Scream Part.
Oh yeah,
6,
yeah, they were,
Part
they were like 14 months apart. It was like fucking crazy.
Ghostface takes Manhattan.
Oh god, that was actually a copy.
Ghostface.
Well, that's actually a copy of it. I'm gonna say this. They blatantly copied "Clown in a Cornfield" too. I'm gonna say that out loud. They blatantly copied that book because I've read those books as part of the 3 of them, and there's a part in part 2 where the kids who have gone through this traumatic event of being in a small town and getting killed by these clowns. They go to New York and there's a whole thing of them getting chased there in New York. That happens pretty much the same as that Scream movie. And I was like, oh, this seems familiar. So they pulled from that for sure. Damn. Yeah, because I remember I've met the author a couple times and I asked him. He's like, yeah, it's familiar, but I don't know. That's
a
I don't know what to think. I'm
answer.
Like, yeah. I was like, damn, dude, really? He's like, yeah. It's like I can't really do anything about it. I'm like, fair enough, man.
Xavier to God will definitely be checking out the new Scary movie when it drops because, wins.
Yes, sir.
So, Georgian, thank you very much. He says, thoughts about studies claiming watching horror movies can be beneficial for mental health, potentially helping with symptoms of depression and anxiety.
I'm never depressed or anxious, so I can believe it.
I would say that only comes with watching it with a group of friends, and you need pizza and beer, and then it becomes a lot more fun.
I mean, I believe it.
Yeah. Or some California shots.
This could make any movie interesting, Nick.
Yeah, I feel like whenever Jeff comes down for DragonCon, we do a lot of like ridiculously dumb horror movie watching. Like we watched The Lift and The Elevator.
That stupid one with Jennifer Jason Leigh where Steve Buscemi is randomly an assaulter. Like he just like, in one scene he's not there, and then they replace that other guy with Steve Buscemi. And if it was like some other no-name actor, it wouldn't matter. But he plays a prominent role in that film.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. It's so weird. Yeah.
And then the cop's in love with her, and he just like randomly shows up.
Yeah.
That's like the contender for the weirdest movie I've ever seen in my life.
We've like it's funny because like we'll do DragonCon for like 2 or 3 days, and then we'll just be on the couch or just going out to these restaurants in town or whatever, and we'll just order Uber Eats to just watch terrible things on Tubi.
You're like, hey, here are onion rings, and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't had onion rings in a while. We just ate a shitload of onion rings.
Yep.
But so Georgian, I think there's a lot of benefits to watching horror movies because I find that I laugh at most of them. Maybe any kind of film that produces a nice cathartic effect for your body. Maybe that's the secret to I don't know, positive emotions in film.
Yeah, watch let's see, watch one called The Coffee Table from 2022. Be prepared because it's in like Spanish, but watch that one and tell me what you think.
All right, Nick, I'm gonna trust you, but if it sucks, I will never watch another furniture-based horror film.
I mean, there aren't a lot of ones that are furniture-based. I think you're okay.
I consider Rubber. Close enough.
Well, that's yeah.
Xavier,
I mean, yeah. That's fair.
Xavier the Guide says, "Guys, was Hogan the right gay guy at the right time?"
Yes, he was.
Yes.
You should probably say it one more time so we would get it, man.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, that's one of his best moments ever. You talk about Xavier the God also says, "What are some of your favorite promo mess ups?" That's my
one of
number
them.
one.
Oh, we
gay
coming
guy.
for you.
Oh, that's
We
number
Coming
one.
for You is incredible.
Yeah,
Yes.
we get what we want, and after Hulk Hogan and the Giant, we coming for you, Lex Luger.
The thing
We
is,
want the gold, sucker.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan.
the thing is, the first time you see that promo happen, you don't think it's a mess up because it's like that's how I would expect Harlem Heat to talk.
Yeah.
But as soon as he says it, he immediately puts his hands up like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, I just made a mistake." But luckily, Sherry in all her glory is right there to tell Book it's okay, while Stevie
Get him
Ray
back
puts up
in
the
it.
promo baton. And so, like, it's fine. It is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't even call it. I mean, yes, it's a promo mess up to an extent, but I wouldn't call it anywhere near as a mess up of, having half the brain that you do, or screwing up a couple of times and then asking if you could retape it, only for it to be you to be told that it was live. The banner falling down behind me and GM and him saying, fuck it. Let's see. The right gay
Rey
guy
Mysterio
thing.
breaking the shelf during Edge's promo will always make me.
Yeah. There's that part of a promo when the Shockmaster fucking broke through the wall and tripped.
Yep.
That one was incredible. If you've ever watched the Jumpin' Jack Farmer promos, where yep. There's that one. Yeah, there's so many good ones. I'm trying to think of some more excellent, wonderful promo mess ups. There's the good Lucha thing from, I think that was Sin Cara. That's a great one.
No, that was not Dragon. Was that Dragon Lee?
Might have been, but yeah, he's talking about that would be a really great Lucha thing. And then you hear him walking off, going, "God damn it!" because he knows he fucked up.
Well, first he goes, "Woo!"
The entire Mike McGillicuddy. This is the moment. And that wasn't even a promo mess up. That was just
this is the
deer in
Genesis
headlights. Yeah,
this
is the moment. The moment when the genesis of the moment. It's like, God damn it, dude! How are you, Mr. Perfect's son? Okay, because that man could cut a fucking promo. Anything Lex Luger promo related weren't mess ups, but giving him a mic was a mess up.
That was hilarious still.
Kalisto. Xavier the God says it was Kalisto. That's who it was.
Kalisto, thank you. Yep. The Summerfest on from Jeremy Piven.
Yeah. And then John Cena comes in to say, you mean they won't be able to go to SummerSlam, right? It's like, fuck you, John. Just let it ride. Just let it ride.
And then everything being annoying from the SummerSlam.
Yeah. Everything Roman Reigns when his lines were being written by Vince McMahon. Those were not promo mess ups. Those were just terrible promos.
Messed up promos.
Yeah. They were messed up promos because Vince was writing promos in 2014. Yeah. All sorts of great stuff.
Xavier God also says, "Fuck, Marry, Kill, Hancock, Suicide Squad from 2016, and Men in Black 2."
Oh, you got to marry Men in Black 2.
God, damn, that's rough.
They all suck.
Yeah, but I'm marrying Men in Black 2 for Rosario Dawson. Young Rosario Dawson for sure. I'm banging Hancock for Charlize Theron, and then I'm killing Suicide Squad 2016.
I'm 100% with Dion on that one.
Let's see. I'm marrying Hancock. I'm fucking Men in Black 2, and I'm killing Suicide Squad. That's what I'm doing.
They all suck so much. I guess I'll fuck Hancock, marry Men in Black, and kill Suicide Squad. Ugh. Now, Nick sent some bad news that I didn't notice last week. The Call of Duty movie is coming out. That's just stupid.
Yep. That's how desperate they are now. It's kind of like when they made Battleship. Remember that?
See, that makes no sense because why would you make a Call of Duty movie when there's a million fucking war movies out there?
I agree. I 100% agree.
Well, Peter Berg, dude. That is gonna be a complete fuck up.
What has Peter Berg done?
Battleship.
What has he done?
Oh, fuck.
Friday Night Lights and Lone Survivor.
Oh, okay.
Friday Night Lights was good. Lone Survivor was fine. Battleship was awful.
Mahalo.
He did Smoking Aces?
Yeah, there's
no
word.
That movie.
There's no word on which specific Call of Duty game will be at the center of the adaptation, but Paramount says the film will be designed to thrill the massive global fan base by delivering on the hallmarks of what fans love about the iconic series.
Multiplayer in Nuketown? Is that going to be a movie?
God, I guess so. By boldly expanding the franchise entirely to a new audience. Okay.
What audience?
I agree.
If you're gonna watch the Call of Duty movie, it's because you play the Call of Duty games. Like my dad's not gonna see a thing for this. Go, oh yeah, I want to watch that video game movie about war. He'd be like, I'll just fucking turn on something that I've already seen. That's good.
I think they're trying to go for that blind demographic that they don't have yet. That's what they're going for.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because like everybody knows, like Call of Duty is fucking old. Everybody knows what the fuck Call of Duty is.
Yeah, my grandma knew what Call of Duty was.
Yeah. So like,
Call of Duty games have been around for like 25 fucking years, and half of them are set in World War II, which the majority of war movies out there you can watch are set in World War II.
Modern Warfare. They gotta do Modern Warfare.
See, that would be okay. So if they say we're going to make a Call of Duty game and it's essentially going to be the story of Modern Warfare, that has potential because say what you will about the games, if you actually watch the cutscenes and you played through the Call of Duties 1, 2, or Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, the storyline was actually pretty good.
Yep.
Like that was a good story. Like taking control of essentially Soap in the first one, running around with what's his name? That was good. The story of Modern Warfare 2 was good with the American spy and committing a terrorist act in Russia and then being killed to framed for it to allow Russia to nuke the United States. That was good. That whole storyline was good. And then 3, you're just revenging everybody and killing fucking Makarov. I mean, again, those storylines were really good, but then what are we going to get? Like, is it just going to be a Call of Duty game? Is it going to be what? I don't know what. Like, they have to tell us a little bit more about it and what we're getting. If it's the storyline of fucking Black Ops, that storyline sucked. So the only good part of that game was when Tet Offensive happened. You run down the trenches, blasting a bunch of fucking VC and NVA. I played that level ad nauseum. I'm like, I can't get enough of this shit. But I also had fun playing the No Russian level, and I'm not going to go into details. So it is what it is. It's like, depends. Like, is it just a Call of Duty movie, or are we going to get a specific story from a game, or what? I don't know. But if it is 2 hours of zombies, I will fucking sign up to watch that one 100%, especially if John F. Kennedy is one of the characters fighting the zombies.
Who the hell is John F. Kennedy? Thank you. Audience of one.
Hell yeah. Just saw it too, so perfect.
Yeah, I mean we're also getting the 4th Mummy movie as well too. That's happening.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah,
that you kind of helped prove my point. Back to the Future is 40 years old, and we're still talking about it, quoting it, buying the home video releases. People are dressing up, going out and seeing it in theaters. Like, maybe we should just keep getting new movies, and then old movies should get that treatment every couple years. Because I don't know about you, but I still get excited when Back to the Future gets new shit. I'm like, ooh, Lego sets.
Yeah,
ooh,
dude, of course. That. Yeah, they just got a new DeLorean set that's coming out soon.
Speed Champs, right?
Speed Champs. Yep. We're getting that. Yeah, with new minifigs for sure. That's coming out. But no, like I said before, and I think we're all on the same page. We're like, yeah, we like those things. Like, give us the Lego stuff. Give us the big, expensive, every 5-year set of the movie with all the cool shit in it. Like like me and Jeff got. Do that. That's fine. Trying to remake it or do one half a century after it's been out. Like, what is wrong with you people? It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. It's just laziness, Nick.
Yeah, it's fucking lazy. And I mean, they don't want to, and they're using AI and other shit to make stuff, and it's not working, and they're having problems with it. It's just, nothing's working. They all want to go to verticals now, where they tell 90-second soaps on your phone for you to watch, because people's attention spans are, I don't know.
Pointless.
They're measured in like microseconds now or something. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know.
It's a race to the bottom, boys.
It really is. It really is. I mean, Netflix might be buying Warner Brothers, so.
Race to the bottom, boys.
Yeah, but didn't
Hollywood first?
Yeah, Hollywood went through a big restructuring like this in the 70s or the 80s, right?
Yeah, because especially with everything going on in the 70s, for a while that was the death of Hollywood was around that time. So
because weren't corporations buying up a lot of studios? Like, didn't Coke buy Columbia Pictures in the 80s?
Yeah. Because you had a bunch of tech companies buy up a bunch of studios, and that happened in the early 2000s. So right now they're dealing with that because they all made movies by committee, and it didn't fucking work out.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing that Jeff is referencing was there were a lot of studios that went, it was the economic crisis going on too, so a lot of studios went bankrupt, and like Coke had bought Columbia, and then I can't remember who bought like TriStar and them, but a lot of the old school studios shut down. So that was crazy, and at the same time, that was when corporate America was going after Vegas.
Yeah, that didn't work. But what is it? Yeah, because I know Comcast bought Universal.
Oh yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah,
a couple years ago. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, none of this shit is fucking working out.
No, and it's not new either.
It was when Warner Brothers, their station, and UPN got bought by Viacom.
Thanks. That's how we got the CW.
Yep.
The most
the end of
channel in
UPN
history.
was Booker T looking at Bobby Lashley going, "I'm gonna whoop your ass."
Isn't that a great way to send a network off the air?
Of all networks, too, UPN. Oh, I'll never forget it.
Oh God. Apparently they are going to start the fucking Stranger Things Tales from '85. It's going to be the cartoon of the kids or whatever. So,
dude, I was at Target filming a toy video, and they got these new Stranger Things toys. They look so bad. Like 11 doesn't even look like her. I think they're just cashing in. Basically, what my point I'm trying to get at is they are cashing in so hard on Stranger Things, and I think they're cheaping out on this season. So.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, I feel once again, it's been too long since the other seasons, and I know they got fucked hard by a bunch of stuff, but like, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah, Target's got everything out for Stranger Things right now.
Jeez, I mean, we are. What is it? We are getting the Michael Jackson biopic.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's talk about that for a second. Did you guys watch that trailer?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. It was a weird ass trailer. What did you
it is.
think, Dion?
It definitely was weird. I don't know. It seems like they're gonna do it in eras of his life, and it obviously. I mean, you could have guessed that it was gonna be like a dramatic, and I thought it was very interesting that it was Antoine Fuqua that's doing it.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks very over dramatic. I don't know. The makeup don't look that great for Michael Jackson. You can tell that's that nose is clearly fake as shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't his?
I mean, we don't remember where
Which
he got
one?
it. That thing is kind of fun.
His white guy nose.
Right.
No.
Well, then they're showing him like putting on makeup and stuff. So I don't know how great the Michael Jackson makeup's going to be, but they are going to ham the hell out of this.
Yeah. Do you know about apparently there was a controversy with like the legal stuff that happened with him towards the end there,
Yep.
And what's happening with this is that they're releasing this one, and if this does good, they will do a part 2. They want to do it in 2 parts.
You know, Michael Jackson's career and his legacy and impact definitely deserve a 2-part movie, but this just doesn't look like it's good enough for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It just looks off.
I agree. Yeah.
What they should do, they should have made it in 2 parts to begin with. And you tell the beginning of Michael Jackson's story from childhood up to like the early 80s and have him played by a black actor. And then you tell the story of him from the 80s to his death and have him played by a white actor. I think that would have been, I would have been like, you know what? I'm opening night both fucking showings. All right. I'm
only
tickets.
Only if Sam Rockwell plays his white version in part 2.
That would be hilarious.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, same here. He's a great
Because
actor.
the man can dance. We know that. So he can, he's at least got the moves down, so it's all right. Put him under makeup.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. This looks like it's trying to be Ray.
Oh God, that's true.
It's just it doesn't look
They
as
don't
good.
have Jamie Foxx for that. That's
no, and the actor they have is Michael Jackson's nephew, I think?
Raja. Yeah, nephew, Raja Jackson.
Yeah. So yeah, that's who they have for the person playing him. So,
what if it's 2 hours of him
just
just running
video games
around, reply? How about this? What if it's 2 hours of him being completely on point with the singing and dancing of Michael Jackson, but anytime everybody talks to him, he just answers in he, and Shimona.
I want that movie now.
I would watch that. It's like, Michael, how you doing today? He's like, he, Shimona. I'd be like, you know, this is the fucking Oscar right here. Just give him the fucking award. We're done here.
I would be okay with that. I would be fine with that. But we'll see, because they've done a lot of musical biopics in the last few years. Bohemian Rhapsody was really good. That was really good. What is it? The one done about Elton John was pretty good too.
Rocket Man's
pretty good, yeah. But yeah, this I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, man.
I will see, because I'm very curious to how bad it can be.
Like you said earlier, it's a race to the bottom.
You know, the voice that he's doing though. Like I got
the voice he's doing
is sounds just like Michael Jackson.
It does.
So maybe within the 2 hours, I'll believe he's Michael Jackson at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, is Chris Tucker going to make an appearance at some point?
He should. Like, this just doesn't look like a person's face, though. I know Michael Jackson's face looked weird. Don't get me wrong, but like, here he is in the Beat It video. Like,
his nose is smaller.
That doesn't look like Michael Jackson, though.
This looks like the GTA 6 version of Michael Jackson.
It looks like an AI version of Michael Jackson.
It does. Yeah. It really does.
It's
it may well be. It may well be.
The AI machine, like, hey, show me Michael Jackson from the mid 80s when he was still kind of black, but starting to become sort of white, and that's when you get here.
Listen. Take Michael Jackson from Black Coffee to like Mocha. Okay, go to Mocha.
Yeah, they've done that, but you know.
Well,
and then move up to cappuccino, and then go to flat white, and then keep moving up.
Maybe that's what they release the entire movie from scene to scene. His like melanin content goes down like 5%. So like as the movie progresses, he slowly lightens up to when they get him in like it's like 1992 and Black or White just came out, and it's like, oh shit, there we go, here we are.
I can get behind that one.
Yeah, so
it's all about historical accuracy.
See, if we made the movie, that would be the running joke the whole movie. It's like every 10 minutes of the movie, he just lightens up.
Dude, it would be like Black Dynamite, but that's how it would be.
A little bit. Yeah, that's exactly how it would be. Like every 10 minutes, his nose shrinks a little bit, his hair kind of goes from afro to Jerry curl a little bit, and then wavy, and he just gets lighter as the movie goes on.
I
That
think
would
we
be
should pull-
exactly how we should do that.
I think we should pull a Wayans where there's one scene when we got to lighten them up and somebody just takes a TV remote and the little bar at the bottom goes lighter, lighter,
Change the
lighter,
tint.
lighter.
Brightness.
Yeah, the tint. You just it just shows somebody with a fucking TV remote fixing Michael. All right, good, go. That was
Brightness
bothering
and
me.
contrast go up 2 clicks every
Yeah.
10 minutes.
That would be funny. Oh man.
Exhibit
Yeah.
of God says supposedly Prince was supposed to be in the Bad video.
Yeah, it was something about the acting part earlier or something like that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I
don't know.
like Prince.
Prince is great.
Could have been cool.
that would have been
Everybody
cool
likes
shit,
Prince.
especially in the 80s.
Yeah,
So yeah,
It
like
would have broke the internet if Al Gore had invented it in the 80s.
yeah, Al, you should have sped that shit up.
Damn it,
Would have
Al.
been president.
The
listen,
core
he's trying
samples for that, asshole.
Listen, he's trying to save the world from global warming and make the internet. Okay, you can't.
That
you
didn't
can't do
happen yet. The global warming thing didn't start until the 90s with Al. He was
Okay.
working on the internet in the 80s.
both. All right, fair enough.
And Tipper was out there saying, don't buy these records because they say fucking shit in them.
Yeah,
Tipper was a fucking downer.
We'll ruin it.
Sejorjan, thank you very much for your very generous super chat. He says, I rode the Tesla Cybertruck on the Vegas Loop to Encore and Zooks' robot taxi to New York from Resorts World and back. The Cybertruck was so-so, and the robot taxi got stuck behind a parked tractor trailer behind Caesars for 5 minutes.
Oh my god. Well, at least you didn't get stuck in a Cybertruck underground for a certain amount of time because that would, that would not be fun.
Wait, did that happen
That
to
was-
somebody else?
No, but that's happened before.
You just make me not want to go in a Tesla, Nick, every week.
I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't buy one. Nobody should have one. They're terrible cars. Like EVs in general are terrible cars.
I wasn't.
The robot taxis I don't like. I've been obviously I live in Vegas. I've been parked at a stoplight before and there's been a car next to me with nobody in it driving.
Oh, the
And-
Waymos? The Waymos?
Yes, I do not fucking like
The
that at all.
Waymos have just hit Atlanta, and I think there's an Instagram page dedicated to them fucking up all the time. It's hilarious.
We saw one at Dragon Con.
Oh yeah, we.
I don't like it. It is unnatural. It's like when you go to like Sam's or Costco and that fucking robot is driving around by itself cleaning. I will not go down the aisle if I see that. I'm like, nope. I will double back
right,
for the
John
bag of rice
Connor.
later. No, seriously, I do not trust machines that should be operated by a person that go by themselves. I can't handle that. Nope. Car driving by itself, no. But then again, we also have this epidemic in the city where kids are getting run over on e-scooters like every day. So,
Wait, really?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a thing. Like it is a
God damn it.
thing. Like
Kendo,
every day.
Kendo's
there's, like,
Kyle
some
Reese.
kid
I
gets
swear.
hit. Every
Wait,
day,
are they
some
like-
kid gets hit by a fucking- some kids driving.
See,
his
when they
e-scooter
had rubber skin, they were easy
by
to
a car.
spot.
Now, Kenda, hold on. About these kids getting run over, is this like a Death Race 2000 situation where there's like a TikTok challenge, or is this just like a coincidence? Or
No,
what?
the current TikTok challenge is making paper airplanes out of Post-it notes and trying to stick them into the fucking ceilings of your schoolroom, your classroom. That's
Okay.
annoying. But
Can we-
uh,
God.
there was something else that's going on with TikTok too. They're off the 6-7 thing. There's something else that's going. Oh, talking like a caveman is the new thing. I don't. Again,
Okay.
this is brought to you by the younger brothers and sisters of the kids that were eating Tide Pods. So
Yeah, can we go?
You do shit like that, I'm gonna fucking beam you right upside the head. Okay? Yeah, you're wrapped upside the geezer. If I see you doing anything like that, don't act like these fucking kids. But yeah, but no, the e-scooter thing, like it's like almost every day. Like the district put out a press release about e-scooter safety and things like that. But it's like every fucking day, somebody's getting. It's kids always getting blasted on scooters because if you drive the roads around here, you will see kids headphones on, not paying attention, fucking pedal to the metal on the e-scooter, blasting through crosswalks at green lights and everything.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's their
dude.
own fault. Got it.
Dude, that
It's
happened.
kind of like Death Race 2000 meets the Darwin Awards.
Dude, we need the Darwin Award shit back. We need them to make like NyQuil chicken and eat Tide Pods again.
Because
Oh my
I mean,
gosh. iPod
it
thing
happens.
wasn't real.
you like I've been sitting at the light turns green, I go, and all of a sudden, zoom, fucking e-scooter goes flying by. It's not always a kid. Sometimes it's an adult, which makes even less sense. And I think they should get hit because if an adult's riding an e-scooter through an intersection, it should just be open season.
Dude, like the belt line here in Atlanta, it's e-scooters, bikes, families with like carriages, like it's a whole slew of people always crossing, getting past you, going too fast. Like it's just terrible.
We should just bring back rickshaws.
One of the towns up here in Michigan, my brain wants to say it was Grand Rapids. I think it was a different one. But one of the cities up here were trying to ban them for the same reason because they had a bunch of injuries and shit at one of the campuses up by one of the schools here, one of the Michigan cities, and they had a whole drag out legal fight over it.
Jeez.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've tried to get them out of Atlanta, but because of I think it's like something called the last mile, because people will take the scooters to a certain point and then call an Uber and things like that. They don't want to do it. And there's so many. There's so many.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to the Facebook group. It's like the Las Vegas news and emergency information. Every day there's at least one fucking breaking news thing on there. Somebody gets hit on a fucking e-scooter. It's like every day somebody's getting hit on a fucking e-scooter in Las Vegas. It's like, I get it. They're cool. If I was a kid, what? Yeah, that's fantastic. If I was a kid and I could get an e-scooter, I'd fucking love one too. But at the same time, it's like, y'all got to teach them to pay attention to traffic when you're doing these things. But I don't know.
No, it's everybody else's fault, Kendo.
I blame the fucking, robot taxi services. Really, I do. Like that was nobody driving a car and the car's driving itself. That was the catalyst to all this. And the e-bikes were sooner than this, but I still blame them.
Yeah, I remember hearing recently, what was it with the Waymos? Somebody they did something here or somewhere else where they tried to call them all in one place, and they all locked up and couldn't move. Because as advanced as they are, it doesn't take a lot to fuck with them, because you can put an orange cone in front of them and it'll re-register it and it won't move. It just won't move. They're really easy to fuck with.
I semi-freaked out the first time I saw one because I was driving and I looked over at the car next to me. And there was nobody in that car, and it was going right alongside me down the road. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? And I started thinking maybe the person had a heart attack and fell over in the seat and I couldn't see them or something. And I'm trying to keep up. Keeping up with it would require me to put the brakes on because they don't go very fast. But it's what the fuck is happening? How's that car driving by itself? And then I found out that there's these robot taxis that nobody fucking drives them. But that also would freak me out. I'm not going to get into a car that does not have a driver because I don't know where that thing is going to take me. What if it becomes sentient? What if I end up in an underground cave? What if I end up getting milked? I don't want to find these things out. And I will not ride in a taxi without an actual driver. If I get into a taxi, and if that guy's got an accent different than mine, I'll feel better.
No, there was a guy who was trying to get to his flight, and for some reason the Waymo taxi went into a parking lot and just kept making circles really fast, and he was getting annoyed and getting nauseous, and he tried calling customer service. Nobody fucking answered.
What a great future we have in store for us.
I love how the technology is just fucking up constantly and it just doesn't work, even though we get guaranteed from companies oh yeah, it's fine, it'll work, it'll be okay. It's no, you guys keep fucking up.
That makes me feel better slightly because then it means maybe we won't do that, but it also freaks me out a little bit. What if the technology is screwing up and eventually it it's doing it on purpose and then it unfucks itself and we're screwed?
That's also a thing. What is it? Yeah, God, dude, there was. I think there was one. I forget where it was. I saw one where it was an EV taxi, driverless taxi, where it just kept going. It just kept going, and people had to crash into it to have it stop. It was terrible.
See, the AI is just testing us. That's all it is. We're going to see what they will resort to. We'll learn their tactics so we can counter them.
I mean, you're not wrong. There was also one video of a guy who was in a Tesla and it was just going, and he had to scrape against the barrier to get it to slow down.
Damn.
Yeah, because those are AI powered, and I don't think there's an actual like neutral or brake on this thing, so he just had to like ride it out until it died.
Damn.
Yeah, and sometimes if the battery's too low, the doors won't open. Like there's a whole thing with those.
Yep. I remember hearing that was a bug.
Yeah,
That's why the next car I purchase will be an older car, something classic that I don't have to worry about a computer trying to take over my life.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that route too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, look, has this got a computer in it? No, okay, I'm fucking.
The only thing I want,
computer, but it's like the same one we were able to get to the moon. That apparently that technology doesn't exist anymore. Be like, you have sold yourself a new vehicle, sir.
Yeah, the only thing I want.
I don't get to the moon.
Yeah, the only thing I want is like a screen for my navigation, maybe like a little bit of a sound system. That's it. That's all I want. Just give me those two things, I'll be fine.
This has been Car Talk here on WCBS, folks.
Thank you, Caesar Jorpin, for getting us off the Michael Jackson thing to talk about the dangers and the threats of e-bikes.
Let's just get Michael Jackson off the screen. There we go. That's better. Xavier to God says, any of you guys... Oh, wait. He says, fuck, marry, kill. Taxi, Uber, and Lyft.
Ooh, I'm marrying Taxi. Then I'm gonna bang Uber, and I'm killing Lyft.
I gotta go with that too.
Yeah. I don't like any of them though, but it is what it is.
I've had some really cool Uber drivers when I've used them. And I like being able to take my phone and go like this and get a car sent to me, whereas a taxi got to hail it all day, and you don't know who you're going to get, but you have an idea of where they probably came from. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to marry Uber, I'm going to bang Lyft, and I'm going to kill taxis.
Yeah, and usually if it's just like a city taxi, they'll fuck you on the price and where they drive and stuff like that, and they just like try to jack up the
there is that too,
the fee. So. Yeah, because they might take you around the block 4 times. Like, oh yeah, you're here. It's like, why?
Yeah. There's nothing. I've been in taxis before. There's nothing worse than saying, "Hey, I just need to get from here to here," and it's like a mile away, and the guy's like, "You got it," and then it's like $25.33. It's like, whoa, how is it $25 to go 3 blocks? No.
I hate when Ranjit does that,
dude. That motherfucker. But I've never got one of those in an Uber. I've always gotten.
No, because it's calculated. It's very calculated. It's like you go from here to here. Here's how much it's going to be. All right, fine.
Yeah, they can't screw you on the price or tell you how much Slurpee you can get. It's great.
But there is a shitty thing that Uber does. Like depending on what phone you use and like what credit card you have, and if there's like certain surge pricing, they'll fuck you on that. So there's that too. So it's like there's always a caveat. Because the
worst thing that Uber does is they fuck their drivers.
Oh yeah,
and when I came back from being back home this summer, I got an Uber Sunday morning, and the ride was only like $25-$30 to get me from McCarran home. I tipped the guy great because the guy was cool. He was an Italian dude that was actually from Italy. He fucking gave me some great recipes on how to make some shit. We talked about food the whole time, which sucked because I hadn't eaten all day. But he asked me, he's like, point blank, he goes, "How much did you pay for this cab or for this ride?" And I'm like, I think it was like $30. And I was like, "I'm sorry, I know I only tipped you $5 on here, but I've got a 20. I'm gonna," because I usually tip in cash on top of what I do because I know that shit gets calculated. He goes, No. I only asked because they're only paying me $7 for this. I'm like, they're paying you $7 on a $30 ride? That's insane.
Yeah, I know that.
So they fuck their drivers hard. So folks, if you do take an Uber, tip the driver just a little bit on the Uber's thing, and then actually just give them the fucking cash, because that's what I usually do after I found out that Uber fucks their drivers hard. So yes, I always tip in cash.
I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard Lyft is better. But that's once again, I've heard that. I don't know if that's true or not. So, but yeah, it's really terrible because it's a whole tech thing. Like Uber and Lyft wanted to outdo the taxis because they were getting a little too crazy with their stuff, and then they started fucking everybody else over, and then I don't know, it's
they killed taxi companies in a lot of cities. A lot of them. I mean, there are no more taxi companies around my area at all. It's all Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what are the other ones?
Yeah, and it's one of those things where I think like I tried an experiment once when I was coming back. I think I was coming back from Astoria with Jeff, and instead of getting a Uber from the airport to my house, I took the little shuttle to a local hotel and then got an Uber from there, and it was like $20 cheaper, a full $20 cheaper. I was like, this is bullshit.
That's how they get you, man. Little nickel and dime schemes.
Yeah, just because I was going to the airport from my place, it was like, because usually if I go from if I do a direct one from from my place to the airport, it's like $40 or $50 sometimes, depending on like timing and shit. But once I did that, I was like, oh, this is weird. I don't know. I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all.
Thank you, Xavier to God. He also asked, any of you guys getting the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection?
Apparently, it's kind of buggy right now, so I'm gonna wait a little bit until they start getting a little bit more better reviews, and then I'm gonna get it.
I like Mortal
that's where I'm
Kombat
at.
a lot, but I don't really have the desire to play everything ever. If it's really cheap, like on a Black Friday deal, I'll pick it up. But I know me. If I had that game, I'd play it for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'd get tired of it, and I don't think I'd play it, and I'd feel like I wasted $40.
Yeah. Has anybody in the chat played Arc Raiders, and is it any good?
I haven't even heard of it, Nick. What's it about? Raiding Arcs, like of the Covenant?
Multiplayer extraction adventure game set in the lethal future Earth. It's basically you against the robots.
Oh, the robots.
As long as you get the win, then I'm okay with that because I don't like a future where we don't beat the robots. But at the same time, I would rather you use the Ark of the Covenant to destroy the robots. That would be even better.
That would be awesome. That'd be a fucking movie.
That should be a movie.
Yeah, you have to use Excalibur and and that to like eradicate the robots and the aliens. Just bring everything back to equilibrium.
That could be a really good graphic novel series.
Yep.
You have to defeat the robots and the aliens by finding like ancient artifacts of humanity, like Excalibur and the Ark of the Covenant. But in order to use them, you have to find somebody of that ethnicity. So like you have to find a fucking English dude to be able to wield Excalibur. That'd be great.
Oh, like the great grandson of King Arthur or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, I mean, because at that point, with Earth being ravaged and kind of being in a hellscape, all the government facilities are open, and you can just go find them and crawl in maybe if they're not that secured, and go get all these ancient artifacts.
I think the stories just write themselves at this point, boys.
Yeah.
Xavier, God, thank you. So Georgian says, at least the Vegas taxis look like they've upgraded this year. I had clapped out Ford Windstar as a taxi last year twice.
Oh shit. Yeah, I remember when I did CES a couple of years ago, and it was not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, got a bunch of janky taxis during that time. It was terrible.
That's why I'm glad I live here. I don't have to ever hire a ride, although I do to and from the airport, so I don't have to leave my car there. But yeah, that's about it. It's like now, if I want to go somewhere, I just drive it. I've got a Nevada driver's license. I get 3 hours of free parking. If I'm going to be at the Bellagio for more than 3 hours, I will just move to a different hotel's parking garage and get the 3 hours from there. Because local, I hate saying that, but local.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't even use Uber anymore. There's a place that will keep your car secure at their parking facility. It's way the hell cheaper. It's so much cheaper.
Dude, the Venetian parking garage, like the first time we pulled into there, that was like I can only assume walking into heaven would feel like for somebody because we parked at like shitty circus parking garage and other places and things like that. And then you were there, so you should know. We roll into the Venetian, and it's got the fucking LED boards. It's got the signs telling you how many spots are available. You can look up and down the rows and see the red lights and the green lights for if there's a spot here, there's a spot there. It is. I'm like, we're never parking anywhere else except the Venetian. I don't care where we go down here on the strip for whatever reason we go down here. which is few and far between because we're locals. We're not fucking tourists. I know. Yes, exactly like that. But we were parking at the Venetian because that parking garage is like Valhalla.
Yeah. I've seen there are a couple like that here in Atlanta now that have kind of adopted that, and I like it way more.
And it's kind of bright, and there's actually security people around. So I'm like, there's a good chance I'm probably not going to get stabbed over my cell phone in this parking garage.
Well, I mean, if you need some excitement in your life, just go park at Circus. That might happen. You might not. Who knows?
I have done that before, Nick, because I made the mistake of staying at Circus once, and yeah, you were there, and I'm like,
there once. I survived.
I mean, I did too, but it's like, ew. I felt like I was going to get diseases just from walking on the floor.
I won a bunch of money in their casino.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I did well in their casino as well, and they had this like little hole in the wall fucking carnival eats thing where I got some chili dogs and one of the best cannolis I've ever had. But that's not the point. Circus is a dive.
It is.
Oh man. Fucking Vegas,
but it's
man.
a dive where you can win money, which is what I like.
There is that. The Midway is kind of cool. I will give. Yeah, I know you were there. Circus does have some of its finer points. The wife is trying to win a contest at her work where you get a vacation stay at the Strat, and I said that would be fine, but we're not leaving the Strat. Like, we're not walking around outside the Strat because that is a terrible idea because that is a no-go zone if you are from the area.
Oh, really?
Yeah, between the end of the strip, like Circus to where they call it the end of the strip now at the Strat is not a nice area. And they recommend don't walking through there, especially in the daylight, but most especially at nighttime.
Jeez. Holy shit. Okay. Didn't realize it was like that, but all right.
Yeah, so if you're staying at Circus, you want to go to the Strat, take one of those taxis that they were talking about in the chat.
All right, then. Remember that.
Robo-taxi it is to avoid
don't go in one of those because you don't know who the driver is because there is none. He might take you to that seedy area, and bad things could happen to you.
I'm just going to stay out of Vegas for a while.
I mean, if Vegas is fine, depending on where you go.
Well, it's not like I have a local there.
We'll just come to your place and drink and eat barbecue. Okay. We'll
I mean, that's 100% fine, except for like 2 weeks ago. I got to listen to somebody getting shot across the canal. But
yeah. You told us about that.
That was a completely isolated incident at a Airbnb party. So we're just going to leave that alone.
Yeah.
That's horrific.
But my house is nice.
So you got that going for you.
That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah. I mean, stay strapped, don't get clapped. Probably from George Washington. I think he said that.
Yeah, I think that's on the $1 bill too.
Yeah. That's what that e pluribus unum. The people want to talk about that, but it's yes, Sjorpen. I am talking about Naked City. Don't go there. It's not what it sounds like. You're like, oh my god, that sounds cool. No. But yeah, no, that was a famous George Washington quote: "Stay strapped or get clapped."
Yeah, I think it's the 117th Amendment or something.
Yeah, you're right. It is actually 117th Amendment. It's the most important amendment.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, guys, we've talked about robot taxis. We've talked about Back to the Future. We've talked about a lot of different things tonight, but we've hit all of our main topics. We've played Bracket Battle, and dare I say, we've had a good time. Is there anything else we need to cover? We got all the shows, right?
I think
I think we covered everything.
If you have access to the cock and you watch Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy, you will not be.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. The actor they have for that looks like exactly fucking like him. It's wild.
Yes, and if you've ever seen a Gacy interview and you hear this guy talk, the actor playing him talk, it's like that's one and the same. He did his homework.
That's yeah. Yeah, just hearing him talk, especially like when he's talking to the guard about painting, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the best painter in the world." It look like you're seeing fucking Jesus, seeing it yourself. I'm like, God, dude, the level of like arrogance is just.
Well, he was an arrogant man. That was part of it. But the best part is you get the show from the perspective of the victims and the police investigating it and what they're dealing with going through it. You don't really get a whole lot of the shows about Gacy, and they definitely do not humanize him to try to make you feel any sympathy for that fucking monster.
No. They make you, yeah. It's definitely like it's definitely like on the outside looking in, but you're very like on the inner circle of what's happening with him and his lawyer and everybody around him, and it's just like, and it's one of those things where like he has no self fucking awareness of what's going on, and it's terrible.
They did a very good job of everything I've ever read and or watched, keeping it pretty much on the reels of how he actually was and how he was an arrogant prick, thought he could talk his way out of everything, never thought he was actually going to go down for any of the shit that he did. But yeah, you get the human side of it, not from him because he was a fucking monster. You get the fallout of the what the cops have to deal with, how they're fucking dealing
Jesus,
with it.
Man.
His lawyer and how he has to deal with the bullshit because who wants to be the lawyer for fucking Gacy? But
yeah.
Because that's his job, and that's what he's supposed to do as a barrister of the court. But at the same time, it's like you get all that shit, but you don't get the whole. But he was really nice with kids, and he was a clown, and blah blah blah. You don't get that bullshit. You get the straight up. This guy was a fucking asshole, and he got what he deserved.
Yeah, when they like, and it's one of those things where the cops, I think, for like 3 or 4 episodes are in the house digging out bodies, and you get kind of the scope. And every now and again, towards the end of the episode, they have like the actual footage of what and like pictures of what it actually looked like, and you're just like, they were spot fucking on with some of those people and the actors and the outfits and everything. Like they did a really good job, but like just the devastation that he did in that community, and like how many people he killed were in the house and everything, and like all the digging up they did was like it was just immense, man. It's unfathomable, really, of the shit he did, and like and even the part where he's talking to his attorney, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the retainer's running out," and he's like, "Oh yeah, let me out on on bail, and I'll go do some more work, and I'll get the money." It's like, are you fucking retarded, man? Like they found the bodies. Like you're done. Like you're 10 feet.
You're not going anywhere, dude. You drew.
Yeah.
He drew him a map saying this is where you'll find these bodies here, this and that. He did all that because like that was a real thing. It's like he still was able to like, oh, self-defense. It's like, dude, you can't get away with 33 cases of self-defense.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
and one of the best parts is somebody even says something goes, I bet you regret going in that pharmacy that night. Because had he not, he would not have gotten caught for probably quite a while after that. Because that's the fucking undoing of what the hubris of him of just saying, I could just fucking snatch a kid right in front of his fucking coworkers and family. But he did. And that's the fucking, that was the linchpin that brought his whole house of cards down. And they did a great job with telling that story. And yeah, it was a really good show. Like I was skeptical because I got burned on that Ed Gein shit and the Menendez brothers shit from the other, thing. And I'm like, I'll see what it's like. I got 2 episodes in. I'm like, I can't stop watching it, even though I know the story and I know where this is going. I want to keep seeing what's going to happen next, even though it's like, I know the fucking story, but I want to see what happens next. That's a hallmark of a good show.
Oh, no, it's like I said, I fell asleep watching, the end of season 6 and the TV kept going on, but I was like, I'll watch the rest tonight or at least some more. And dude, it's just like you get the idea of like him, of how psychotic he is. Even when he's talking to the psychologist and like he's saying the sexual acts he did with these men, and she's like, "So you're gay?" And he's like, "No, I'm not a fruit or whatever." And
I'm not a fruit picker.
Yeah, I'm not a fruit picker. And I'm just like, but like you've done these things with other dudes, and he's like, "No, I'm there are levels to this. I'm this," and I'm just like,
he was the straightest gay person in history because he did all sorts of gay stuff, but he would never admit to it.
And one thing that was really weird that they showed, which was like kind of like funny, but also like telling of his character. His second wife is like, kind of like, touching him and cuddling him, whatever. And he's like, something got to tell you. It's like, we're never going to have sex again, ever again. Like that part of our relationship and marriage is over. And then he comes back and says, oh yeah, except for Mother's Day. I'll fuck you on Mother's Day. I'm like, what?
Yep.
What? Like the it was just one of those things where it's like, yeah, this keeps proving that he's just a fucking psycho. It's just like, god damn, man. Jeez.
Our friend Wanderer says, fun fact, my mom grew up near one of Gacy's spouses.
Damn.
Whew. Yeah, because apparently in the show he says he's got like one where he is he's at one in like Florida and like some other places as well too. That's just like, was he going to those other cities and also murdering people there too? I didn't know if that was a thing or not. So
Yeah, well, they also do a really good job of not necessarily showing the incompetence, but the disregard that the police forces were showing to people raising questions about it because of the people involved in the whole gay thing aspect. It was just lovers' quarrels between two gay guys and things like that. So the cops are like, we're not getting involved in that shit. No.
Yeah.
But just the whole concept of, because one time they even asked him in an interview when he's being talked to him about something else. They're like, have you ever been arrested before? And he's like, nope. Even though he had spent time in prison in Iowa. And it's just the whole idea that this dude was not even changing his name or anything like that. He went from one state to another, served time, and now he's got a clean record because he crossed a state line. It's like, yeah. And then like they're talking to the Chicago cop and asking like for all the files. And they're like, we didn't keep files. It's just this and this. And it's just two guys and blah, blah, blah. And the Des Plaines PD are just like, what the fuck? You've had all these like reports about this guy. You've never looked into any of it. And it's just like the systemic failures that allowed him to keep getting away with shit.
Yeah, and it was like what, like 20 boxes they had on him of these cases or something like that. It was like a lot of fucking evidence they had, and it was like, because it was a pile of boxes on that table that they showed in that scene. Yeah, and it was just like, you let all of this go, like holy shit, man! Like it was terrible.
Yeah, and then when you get to the end, I definitely want to get your thoughts on the last episode and like the last couple scenes with Tovar, but yeah, like I even looked online. It's like the fact and fiction of it, and pretty much it's all pretty straight and narrow until like the last episode. There's like parts where the family members show up for his execution and they don't actually get to see it or something like that. And it turns out like none of the families really ever showed up for that. They didn't want to be there for any of that stuff. But yeah, that's like one of the few liberties the show took with it. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's been pretty riveting so far, and just showing showing how he was and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, even there's even a part where his lawyer yells at him while he's taking a shit, and he's like, "Oh, you scared the psychologist lady," because you talked to her on the phone, and he's like, "Oh, I'm trying to get my story straight," and it's like, jeez, man.
Yeah, or he was sending notes to the judge complaining about things. It's like, you don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
No, that's what your lawyer is for. And his lawyer's fucking yelling at him about that shit too. It's great.
Yeah, it's wild that it's just the fact that he had that thought in his mind. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave. Like I'm gonna get out of here.
He was an arrogant fuck that thought he was smarter than everybody.
Oh man, just the maximum level of arrogance, like boss level of arrogance. It's just impressive and just upsetting at the same time.
Yeah. So if you got access to the cock, go watch it. If not, find it somewhere and watch it. It's good. John Wayne.
Yeah,
Gacy,
yeah, dude. No, yeah.
I hope you're burning in hell, you piece of shit.
Yeah, no. If you're curious about that case and that piece of shit, by all means, go watch it. It's definitely good. It's definitely an interesting insight into how that all went down.
Good TV about a horrible topic.
Yep, for sure.
Well, I know what I'm going to do soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, I definitely recommend it, man. It's because the first episode it's not, and it doesn't like the first episode is not just like the first few episodes is not just him going through and doing these things. The first episode is him basically getting caught and then going from there.
Yeah, it's literally what it is. It's the first episode is called 10 Days, and it gives you day 1, day 2, whatever, and it's literally just Robert Peast has gone missing. The cops are on the trail because the mom's not going to let it turn into we got to wait so long to look for this, kid. It's like, no, you're going to go look for him now. And it's just literally the cops figuring out that he was last seen at his job and Gacy was the last person he was seen talking to. Let's follow him around. And that first episode is literally them driving him to the fucking breaking point of being the rabbit being chased through the woods. He goes to a lawyer and pretty much tells all. And then everything after that is how the shit just completely unravels. There's they give you backstory, but it's through flashback scenes and things like that. It's not, this is who he was as a child. Here's this is the story of him as growing up. It's none of that shit. It's like, he was a piece of shit, and we're going to show you why he was.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So would definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it. It's it's good TV for sure.
Well, guys, I think that is the perfect place to put the pin on this episode 366 of WCBS, the epitome of pop culture.
466.
Folks, 466, excuse me. We've been doing it for quite a while. Folks, I have a new video dropping this week, probably tomorrow, about the worst toy ever. And I mean it. It's not hyperbolic. It's the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. And it makes me question why it exists. So join me tomorrow or Saturday morning for that video here on the channel. But join me on Tuesday for Stealing Solo 2. So, until next time, folks, be smart, be safe, be cool. Kendo, give me a .com.
.com.
Rick and Scott Steiner, let me welcome you back.
Oh, Team 3D, you guys are out of your mind. Coming to Atlanta, Georgia, the place that the Steiner brothers got their start in professional wrestling. You guys are out of your mind, making it a table match, because tonight we're going to beat you at your own game. And after it's all said and done, you're going to be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long, because you got some fat asses. The only chance you have no chance, but you had a chance, is that you can run lickety-split. Because you can't run because you got the fat asses. And after it's done, we're going to have a tailgate party for all my freaks out there in Atlanta, Georgia.